With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes are filled to fill, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. His dreams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Sharp's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. One ticked off across the board with charge to what because the squad can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why and sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. Snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if I should find a child scan to see if hours make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and party life and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here. Hope you're all doing well today on this fine Friday. Yeah, it's Phil had his day off yesterday. We all chilled and relaxed. I done a wee random stream, which was just basically an hour of recapping some stuff, then playing some Quiplash. Even done an impromptu little show off of the old This Is How You Don't Play from FIFA, when Phil played FIFA 12 back in the day. So yeah, and I add the word petty to the bingo list. Even if I add it, there's no guarantee it'll be on the card. You gotta keep that in mind. Plus, after today, he probably won't use it. Because the react is maybe tomorrow. It probably is a one and done kind of thing. You know, it's tempting as it is. I can see where you're coming from, but it's, I don't know. I mean, you're probably going to be very toxic towards him, you know, so toxic will cover that. Hello, Twice Stan. Right, we're going to spin the wheel. We're going to spin the wheel, and this will help us pick the bingo card. Lotter Dark is asking the fact that Phil is playing Madden. I don't get. Like, does he even give a spark about football? He used to, apparently, Lotter Dark. He used to care more about it back in the day. He used to own a couple of these football jerseys. He used to like the... Was it the... Who was the football team he used to like? Was it the Eagles? I'm not sure if it was the Eagles he used to like. Or Jets. Was it the Jets maybe? I think it was the Jets. I believe it was the Jets. He used to kind of support them kind of back in the day. But yeah, he's these days doesn't really, he's not a sports person at all, nah. He's playing it because the members picked it. He had a poll on his own channel for members only, as well as in his stream the other day. And because Madden won the stream poll, he thought, oh, that's the distractors picking the game. I'm not going to pay attention to this poll. I'll pay attention to the poll that my members are voting on. And the members too went for Madden. So, oh yeah, Kirby Soul's clown mode. We talked about it before. Let's before we even spin the wheel, let's look at the bingo list of everything. Clown mode was something that we've talked about having before. And nothing on this covers that. You know, there's nothing on this list that could constitute clown mode. Is there? I don't think there is. Like, dumb close-up is the closest we come to it, because sometimes we just can't make dumbass noises as well. Screw it. I'll add it. There. It has been added. Now let me go all the way to the bottom of this list and add it down here. This URL is for the spin the wheel thing, which I've got loaded here, but I'm going to make a new one up. So let me go back to the browser. Let me edit the wheel. Let me add clown mode. There we go. And yeah. Let me first of all get a link for this. Just copy the link. There we go. I'll just save this new link from my, so for future use I can just copy and paste this into a browser and I can load up the whole wheel. There we go. Save that shit. So let's pick the bingo wheel. Why is bingo an hour before DSP begs? He's gonna be live in like 12 minutes or so. Hey Darkside the Phil, what's up? Okay, right, so we're going to spin the wheel now. We're going to spin the wheel to help us pick our bingo card. What will help us pick our bingo card for today? Hello Heather P, how you doing? The bingo card we've got is voted. Now that's going to be a very good one. He's going to say that early on because he's going to talk about how Madden got picked in the first place. So that will be a good one. So hang on. Clown mode. I like how even before I've asked for numbers, people are giving me numbers. I've not even asked for the numbers yet, guys. I've not even asked for them. Okay, from this point forward, the next number I see from this point forward I'm going to use, starting from now. I'm not going to use the old numbers, I am going to use a new number. Heather P was the first one. Heather P got in there with 24. The first number I saw was 24 as soon as I said that, from Heather P. So we're going to pick the 24th bingo card. We're going to hurry for that. And here we go. The 24th bingo card for this potentially toxic and explosive podcast, pre-stream, all that nonsense. We have got Lean In Ban. You see, dumb close-up, nobody / no one. Alright. Content, it is what it is. Drama, any scat talk, him laughing. Bills, above and beyond. Snort, camera point, and reality. Voted, meaningful, good news, touch his face, and gifted memberships. And finally, you guys, years ago story, dead air, chill, and what I mean by that is... So there we go. I think it's a solid card. The one that might be hard to happen is a dumb close-up. But if he feels like being very toxic towards Evil AJ, he might do a dumb close-up and like get the camera zoomed right in his face just so he can be like super toxic to him. And I was like, no. Read my lips, Evil AJ, or whatever. You should have had the white coats come for you all long ago. He's Evil AJ. No, Evil AJ is not on there. Phil has avoided actively talking about Evil AJ since May. Phil has not really mentioned Evil AJ since May. Properly. And that's when the idea of him reacting to his This Is How You Don't Play first came up. Since then, Phil has talked about This Is How You Don't Play, has mentioned Metal Gear Solid 2, has mentioned, you know, the whole series of This Is How You Don't Play, but he refuses to mention Evil AJ's name. In fact, to this day, as far as we are aware, Phil has not tried to approach Evil AJ to see if he can react to his content. So, I kind of covered this last night on the Wii stream. I done a Wii stream last night and I covered what's been happening with Evil AJ and the kind of step-by-step kind of thing, starting back from May. And then Evil AJ not really being a fan of Phil reacting to his stuff. And kind of what happened since then as well. So. Okay, so I am going to save the bingo card before I lose it. Because I sometimes lose it accidentally because I'm dumb. I'll just save this very quickly. Why Madden put Pisspot? Because his members voted for it. The members voted for it, and so Phil's doing it. Plus it is possible he was promised some money. Who knows? Oh, it's a free trial as well. Yeah, it's a free trial. He went and gave his members free options for what to play. And Madden was the one that got the most votes, apparently. So, there you go. So, I have saved the bingo card. Fucking hooray for that. So, let me just close that. Head into the tips tracker. I can close this as well. And we're waiting for Phil to wake up, essentially. So let's let me set up the bingo properly, and I'll turn the music up for you guys so you guys can enjoy the music. Prophet thinks he might go against the members. I mean, he's advertised Madden here. He's clear as day. He's advertising Madden. You know, he's definitely going to play Madden. Undoubtedly, it seems. It'd be strange if he went against it now. Today seems to be a day he's definitely playing it. Got a fucking thumbnail and everything. You know, it's a pretty lazy thumbnail. Hasn't got Phil's thing. It's just basically copy and pasting from, like, if you Google Madden 23, it probably comes up with this image. So, who knows. But anyway, I'll turn the music up, guys. You guys enjoy the music, and I'll get bingo set up for you guys.
Tasty banana, I need banana. Tasty banana, please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things. Constantly on camera. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vest streak for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight. It's out of control.
Like exploding in the stream chat. People who, they pretend like they support me. They pretend like they're positive, and they're not. They're shitheads. They sit here and they sneak this, and they say underhanded things. They try to literally bring up either detractor memes or literal drama shit every day. They do it on purpose so that they can try to derail the shit that I'm doing on my streams, you know? And it just gets to the point where it's so frustrating. I just want to have fun, man. I really just want to fucking have fun. That's it. That's all I want to do is have fun with you guys. Fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. I just want to have fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. I just want to have no taxes, bills to pay. Nice chill stream today. You're having a fun and interactive time with me, and you're finding entertainment, positivity, and value in it. Then the support should just come naturally, okay? I just want to have fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. I just want to have fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. Here's the bottom line, and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses, all right? Because the bottom line is people are like, Phil's not engaged in his commentary, and Phil's commentary is boring, and that's why people don't want to watch the playthroughs of the streams. Bullshit. I'm loving this game. I'm voice acting. I'm engaged. I'm commentating on everything that's going on actively. Bullshit. I call massive bullshit on any idiot who says that about either the Watch Dogs 2, which I've been playing recently and really liking, or Pokemon. It's bullshit. I call complete and utter bullshit on anyone who's saying that I'm not engaged and I sound like I'm bored. I'm not. So I've had enough excuses. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy and don't want to come out to the streams. I don't even know what else to say. you know?
Right now, for the next week, I'm literally strapped for cash. The only money I'll have is tips coming in on the streams. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. So now in the next few days, I have to raise money to pay my utilities. And then, you know, see what I mean? Like, this is how it is for me. Yet these shitheads out there want to fucking fuck with me behind the scenes, ruin my all kinds of financial shit for me. Then on top of that, make stuff up to try to make me sound like a terrible person on the internet.
To make money, I have to pay Ben bills. You know, I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills.
I have to pay my taxes, pay my back taxes. I have to pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill.
I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills.
Bitch.
Pay Ben
Taxes,
I have to pay Ben bills.
bitch. Day to day, tips to tips, to pay bills and things. Eventually things will get better. But kind of stuck right now with how things are. That's why I'm trying to
To make money, I have to pay Ben bills. You know, I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben
taxes.
bills. I have to pay Ben bills.
I have to, if you want to sit here and you want to pretend like you're holier than thou, I'm better than those content creators, man. Because I have a job where I work 9 to 5 and I bust my ass at my job and I earn a paycheck, man. And then I come home. See, I'm not on the internet begging for money all day, man. See, I'm better than them, man. No, you're not any better. Everyone's the same. No one's better than anybody else. Get your ass out there and fucking work, bitch.
You're right. You will take the ban. You're absolutely right. You will take the ban. You'll take the ban hard right in your fucking ass. Get the fuck out. You're supposed to be someone I trust, and you're gonna be a dickhead and go behind my back and hurt me and insult me. Get the fuck out. You'll take the ban real hard right up the finger.
I'm just going to ban.
Why am I toxic?
Ban. Gone. Bitch. Fuck you and your mother. Fuck the trolls. Bitch. Fuck you and your mother. I'm just going to ban.
Why am I toxic?
Ban. Gone. Bitch. Fuck you and your mother. I'm just going to fuck you and your mother. That's right. This is the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules. What I say goes. This is my land. A nice lean-in manual. Now, just because I can, I'll issue a lean-in manual ban. Ban.
Why am I toxic?
Ban. Gone. Bitch. Fuck you and your mother. Fuck the trolls. Bitch. Now, just because I can, I'll issue a lean-in manual ban. Ban.
Why am I toxic?
Ban. Gone. Bitch. Fuck you and your mother. I'm just going to fuck you and your mother.
Alright guys, how about this? How about everyone relax and let me play the fucking game and stop derailing my stream? Maybe I don't give a fuck that someone maybe in here who you're accusing of being someone else who was previously banned. Maybe I just want to play the game and I don't fucking care about you guys derailing. Like, there's people watching the stream right now, they're trying to watch me play the game. Here's everyone in the chat. There's someone in the chat who's someone else who might have been previously banned. They might be saying racist things to do that. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm looking at the chat for the last 5 to 10 minutes. None of that is happening in the chat. None of it. It's just you guys screaming.
It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. It really isn't. I can't even tell you another cuisine that tastes like that. But it's so good. And what I like about Mediterranean food is usually when you get it, you get such a good variety of stuff. Like I got some, it came with hummus and pitas. You dip the pitas in the hummus, and that was delicious.
Robust.
Insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking
Robust.
Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce.
Robust.
I will tell you guys is thus.
Robust. Robust.
They came with their rice, which is the seasoned rice. The tastes, again, it tastes kind of different from other cultures' rices. It has peas and carrots, but it's also got this unique seasoning in it that's really good. And then also a side salad, which was like lettuce, tomato, onion,
Robust.
insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking
Robust.
Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce.
Robust.
I will tell you guys is thus.
Robust. Robust. Robust.
We went and got dinner. Now, this was a double-edged sword.
Right now, for the next week, I'm literally strapped for cash. The only money I'll have is tips coming in on the streams. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. So now in the next few days, I have to raise money to pay my utilities. And then, you know, see what I mean? Like, this is how it is for me. Yeah, these shitheads out there want to fucking fuck with me behind the scenes, ruin all kinds of financial shit for me. Then on top of that, make stuff up to try to make me sound like a terrible person on the internet. To make money, I have to pay Ben bills. You know, I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay my taxes, pay my back taxes. I have to pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills, bitch. Pay Ben taxes. I have to pay Ben bills, bitch. Day to day, tips to tips, to pay bills and things. Eventually things will get better, but kind of stuck right now with how things are. That's why I'm trying to make money. I have to pay Ben bills. You know, I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben taxes. Bills. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to. If you want to sit here and you want to pretend like you're holier than thou, I'm better than those content creators, man. Because I have a job where I work 9 to 5 and I bust my ass at my job and I earn a paycheck, man. And then I come home. See, I'm not on the internet begging for money all day, man. See, I'm better than them, man. No, you're not any better. Everyone's the same. No one's better than anybody else. Get your ass out there and fucking work, bitch.
It's been a rough year. Why does Phil always have to mention that there's a tips goal on the stream? And why does he have to mention if it's a slow day for contributions? And why does he have to bring that up? Big ups to your dad. And a very slow day for support. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I jump on stream. Obviously, I need tips. Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes, pay my utilities, pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill, pay my utilities. Very slow day for support. Been 47 minutes, and only the third tip of the day. I really appreciate that. I need that way more. Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes, pay my utilities, pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill, pay my utilities. I'm a positive guy. I focus on positivity. I tell you guys every day on my streams, I'm not a person who revels in hurting others to get over. I will put out positive, fun gameplay content for you guys, and I will continue to be successful that way. And if I fail, I fail, but at least at the end of the day, I can say, hey, it was a slow day. It's been a very slow day for support. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I jump on stream. Obviously, I need tips. Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes, pay my utilities, pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill, pay my utilities. Very slow day for support. Been 47 minutes, and only the third tip of the day. I really appreciate that. I need that way more. Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes, pay my utilities, pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill, pay my utilities. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I need to pay bills over the weekend. I appreciate those who contribute in any way, but please, if you can tip me, do that rather than these super chats and membership. I need that way more, okay?
This one's for all my baby girls.
And it starts to click, you know, if someone just keeps saying sorry when they do something, they're not really apologizing, right? If apologizing isn't just words, it's I will not do this thing again because I feel bad about it. If you keep doing the thing, it's not actually an apology.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words.
You have no respect. Do you value money more than our friendship?
But that's the way of them saying, we want nothing to do with Phil at all moving forward. Let's make up a bunch of shit or twist a bunch of shit to make him sound bad because everyone hates him now anyway on the internet. So let's make him look like the villain so everyone will believe it and we'll just be washing our hands of the whole situation and we never have to deal with him ever again. And you know what? Look what's happened. Literally, no one bugs them anymore. Nothing. It's all, they're completely washed. The hands are clean.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words. It's I will not do this thing again.
You have no respect.
Because I feel bad about it.
He watches too much WWE. John starts getting text messages at 6 o'clock in the morning. That means it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there. So now, when you start reading them, you start looking at it, and it doesn't make any sense why he's even texting. And it's not even coherent. So you start wondering if the guy was, like, if he's been drinking and texting.
Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
it's
kind of
gonna be
sweetness
acidity
to
from
the sauce.
tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
And then
tart,
spice.
tart and it's acid and nothing else. All right. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side flip. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill.
Guys, we have a lean-in ban already. We have our first lean-in ban. We have a lean-in ban already. Look at the message deleted. SK's message is history. That's a lean-in ban, and we are already underway. That counts. We are going to tick off the top left. Lean-in ban. It is what it is. Still not taking any shit today. And he is the only mod, I believe. Yeah, he's the only one there that can ban him. So, there you go. We are underway, we're up and running.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Twice Stan, for a super chat. He thinks he just gave me $7, but he gave me 10. But oh, is it YouTube? YouTube tag cut down here. So he's like, what are you going to spend your $7 USD on? 2 gallons of gas, maybe a fish and chips plate, 2 pints at the pub. Twice Stan, I will be honest, I am probably going to put towards bills. I know it sounds like a very DSP kind of answer. I have outstanding bills I would like to clear off sooner than anticipated. So if I can, I will. I mean, I'll say I can afford to pay my bills. Don't get me wrong, I can already afford to pay my bills now as it is. YouTube, you know, income, you know, any contributions you guys give me, go, hey, really, I sound so much like fucking Phil saying this shit, I'm annoyed. I don't actually like how I fucking sound right now, I really don't. But I'm not saying you guys, that's what the difference is I'm not saying you guys need to do this. But I generally do mean that also it's like the money I get from YouTube side of things literally will help me pay off bills quicker. I sound so much like fucking Phil, it sounds disgusting. The fact of the matter is, so I don't, you know, it's like, it's not a necessity, you know, to, you know, badger you guys to give me money and all that shit, you know. I mean, I get myself the occasional tea cake now and again as well, you know. Some people know I like my tea cakes. Is it your utility bill? I'll be. It's a credit card bill. First, I've got I have a credit card bill I want to kind of finish paying off, and I put a big chunk of money towards that already today. And it'd be good if I can just get that credit card paid off completely, and I won't want to use it again. You know, I don't want. I mean, I wouldn't got it out in the first place like last year, I think, when I needed it because it came in handy. And it's getting to the point now where the kind of wee deal I had is gone. It's only one credit card, only one. And yeah, it's just. I mean, I know I don't owe anyone an explanation, but I'm quite honest and transparent myself. You know what I mean? I got one credit. Well, technically I got two credit cards. I have an Argos credit card, but that's specifically for Argos to shop. It's weird I don't count Argos as a credit card, even though it technically is. But the fact of the matter, I've got another credit card as well, a proper credit card, and I want to pay that off, you know, as soon as I can. YouTube money will certainly help towards that. You know, well, you know, it'll help pay off quicker. Yeah, but I certainly do appreciate any support, guys. I mean, I don't monetize my videos or anything. I would feel quite hypocritical if I monetized the content I made, just because well, personally I have ad block on myself. I'd feel kind of disingenuous if I'm expecting people to watch ads on my shit if I don't watch ads on their shit because I've got ad block on. So I leave all my videos unmonetized. If there's an ad in any videos of mine, it's because it's another party claiming it. You know, like maybe it's music and something involved and it's not to do with me. I'm all about ad block. So yeah, that's just my mentality anyway.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Shout out to Profit for the super chat. Thank you very much, Profit. It says, here's some caches for hookers and blow. In reality, some Doritos and G Fuel. I've never drank G Fuel in my life, but I did used to drink. They have something here called Rockstar, and there's like some kind of flavour of Rockstar called mango and passion fruit. I used to drink that all the fucking time, man. But that shit, Jesus Christ, man! I think I drank too much one time. I felt like my heart was going to explode, man. It was fucking scary, fucking terrifying, man. What about drinking Doritos? I'll just fucking blend it all. If I have an energy drink these days, it's usually orange Lucozade, which is like kind of low tier. If you think about it, you can get tiered of energy. Lucozade's kind of like a sophisticated energy drink. It won't fuck up your insides as much as like a fucking can of Monster or something. But I don't drink Rockstar anymore, not anymore. But yeah. But guys, I mean, I'll be as transparent, guys, as you would like me to be. Like as I said, I want to pay off my outstanding bills. I've got like the debt, like the credit card shit. After I do that, I want to put it into savings. I want to, you know, start saving up properly, seriously, for a home, a proper home for me and my partner. I'd like to kind of move in to a nice wee home together. You know, just a place where we can raise a family. So it's a case of just trying to raise enough money to get a good deposit for, you know, finding a good place. You know, hopefully not too far away. I don't actually have to worry about Meth Bear. By the way, shout out to Meth Bear and Profit. I went and caught their stream from a couple weekends ago. Profit stream where they had Meth Bear on. I thought it was like, I went and watched it this morning when I was working. Very informative stream. So shout out to Meth Bear for all the knowledge you brought to Profit stream for that. And I think I shared it as well on my community page. And so yeah, it was good job on that, guys. Good job on that. I would highly recommend it to others to catch it if they want to. But what about Iron Brew? I drink Iron Brew very rarely. It's not as good anymore. The Iron Brew is just not as good anymore since they changed the recipe because there was too much sugar in it, and there was like the UK laws on how much sugar you can have in your drinks. So yeah, that's just me though. What time does this bell end stream start? JQ, it should usually start between now and 10 minutes. Any time between now and 10 minutes time is when it usually starts. There's no set time for them. It's just basically whenever it fucking feels like it. So, there you go. Sunny Delight counts towards your 5 a day. Isn't there fucking tons of sugar in Sunny Delight? I remember it being a thing where I was like, it's surprisingly unhealthy for you. People thought Sunny Delight was healthy because it's like, oh, it's orange juice. And I was like, it's like fucking shit tons of sugar in there. I don't even know. Hey guys, thank you very much for the early contributions. I really do appreciate it. You know, as I said, I'm never going to like force you guys to like fucking like. I'm not going to be fucking on here like, oh, please guys. I can afford to pay my bills normally as it is. You know, it's just, you know, if you guys give me anything, I can pay off some of that shit quicker. That's just you know, that's as simple as I can make that. You know. But I'm never gonna try and fucking hold the stream hostage and say, guys, if you want bingo, fucking pay. I'm not gonna be that kind of guy. I'm not gonna be like Phil and just say, guys, if you want us to continue, I'm going to need to see some fucking, you know, buy-in or whatever shit, man. Fuck off. I'm not gonna do that crap. I do appreciate anything you guys want to give, but at the same time, never feel like you've got to give anything. As long as you're all having fun and having a good time, that's the main thing. Can I use that spinner for a giveaway? I was going to, Warren. Yeah, the spinner I was going to use for a giveaway later on if we have a winner. It is a good way to pick a winner. But the annoying thing is getting every name needed. Like, it's just difficult to get the names. Because I went and copy and pasted the participants from the chat before. You may remember before, if you were here for the stream where we won bingo before, I actually struggled to get everybody included. Even though they were partly in the chat, they were not in the list of participants. I'm not sure what the easiest way would be to get everyone's fucking name, apart from doing that. Hey Brad Bunny, how you doing? Yeah, twice done. I'm not going to face cam anytime soon, don't worry. I'm too much of a shy bastard. No, I'm not doing face cam. I did actually take a picture of myself. Let me share a picture of myself. Right, I took a selfie the other day. I'll put it on screen right now. Hang on, let me find it for you guys. Let me do a wee face reveal. And you guys can see right before I start the stream, I'll share my wee face reveal. Now, say whatever you want about me in terms of like, you know, how I look or whatever. I think I've got a nice smile. There you go. There's a picture of me. I promise you, this is me. That is definitely me. I promise you, I took that picture. That is definitely me. So there you go. I think I've got a great smile, personally. There you go. So, listen, people say you look like Harry Potter. I don't remember Harry Potter having such golden eyebrows, but there you go. I'm not... if people actually want to find out who I am, it's not actually massively difficult, you know. It's one of those things where if people really wanted to figure it out, Google can help shit, you know, and like rabbit hole and that. But yeah. I thought Phil was supposed to have the blackest eyes. Jesus Christ. I look awfully familiar to V for Vendetta. I related to him. You know, it's funny, I get it all the time. I don't know why, but no, I don't know the guy personally. Yeah, but yeah, we get it all the fucking time though. Say what, man, wearing that fucking cloak in this heat was a bastard. But anyway, that's enough of the fucking stupid ass image. That's a selfie of me, so there you go. Profit, it's not just about, I mean, even if I've done a webcam, I've got nothing to show. I stream from me and my partner's bedroom, right? If I had a webcam showing me, it's like you'd literally just be looking at me and nothing around me. Like my fucking, I've got a cabinet next to me, not a cabinet, but like a set of drawers next to me. You know, I've got a picture of me and my dad on top of it, you know? Which is one of my favourite pictures. I have nothing to really show, though, you know, and... yeah. For me, I see no purpose to having a face cam, or whatever, you know. I'm not doing OnlyFans. Half ton of fat. I'm very open and transparent as well, but kind of... I'm not fucking pretending to be some, like, looker, you know. I'm a big, tall, fat Scottish bastard. That's just... I'm 6'4" and I'm a heavy, fat bastard. But, you know... I just work with it. Essentially. We're still waiting for Phil to go live. So, Heinz is saying the best thing Evil Age can do is make This Is How You Don't Play public after Phil's stream and private it again if it ends up in Phil's majestic schedule. He might be doing that, yeah. The funny thing is, guys, I was able to watch Metal Gear Solid 2 This Is How You Don't Play this morning by Evil Age. There's something you guys might not know. He had it unlisted accidentally, temporarily for 2 hours. Prophet found out, and thanks to Prophet, I was able to watch it. But at the same time, I let Evil Age know, I don't know if you're aware, Evil Age, the stream's unlisted. Anyone that's got a link can watch it. And Phil has a link. So I kind of just said, like, you know, Phil's got this link, Phil's admitted he's got the links to This Is How You Don't Plays. So if he wanted to, he could have watched it that way and if he tried again. So he sent it back to private. I was able to watch This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2 while I was working this morning. It was quite good. I just realised we don't actually have to have Phil's chat shown on screen once the bingo starts because the leaning bands already happened. Good stuff. Infidel Castro is also 6'4", gift and a curse. Yeah, hide and seek's a bastard, isn't it? Hide and seek's an absolute pain in the arse. Gregory Senheim, sir, he leaned somebody in his chat earlier on. Technically the stream is live. His stream was live at the time. The video's playing in the background and everything. Just because Phil's not talking right now, he's already playing. He is streaming essentially right now while he's chilling in his chat. And he leaned somebody instantly, pretty much. So that's why I've already got leaning ban. How's the music, by the way? Is it loud enough or is it too loud? Do you think it'll be too loud when Phil starts talking? I can turn it down a little bit more, if required. Well, it's quiet now because I'm talking, but when Phil starts as well, I don't want the music to be too loud over Phil. Mr. Differently Abled is 6'4" and has a disability. It throws his balance off a lot. Not a fun combo. Unlucky pal. Lucky Brand saying, I agree with no face cam. It's a liability in Tractor Worlds. However, you can make an OnlyFans here. It's if you have any. Nah, it's alright. Nah, I won't need to do an OnlyFans. I won't need to do a Patreon. Nah. I mean, it's like, if I didn't get anything for doing the bingo streams, I was still doing them because I enjoy doing them. Hell, I was doing the bingo stuff when I saw the 800 subs, so I couldn't monetize anything. But I would still do the bingo. And speaking of which, we're starting. We are starting the bingo now, guys. You know the drill. You know how it works. If he says anything on the card I miss, tag me in chat, and I'll try my best to find it or whatever. Let's get rid of his chat. And let's get started with the show properly. I'm going to turn the music down slightly. So hang on. There you go. Now, let's start the bingo. Good luck, guys.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. How is everyone today? Also, I did it again. And wait a minute. Wow, I'm really not prepared today. It's funny because I'm not prepared, but I'm kind of over-prepared. Because today we have a lot to talk about. So I prepared I prepared the important things, but then I forgot about the regular stuff. Hold on. Bison, no! Basson! No, Basson! Basson has fallen. No! Stand back up there, buddy. Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast, and welcome to a brand new streaming week. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very exciting streaming week, and allow me to explain to you why. I am here 7 straight days starting today. All right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We've got multiple new releases that I'll be playing over the course of this week. We've got a fun and interesting marathon tomorrow, albeit looks like it's going to be a different kind of marathon than originally what I had thought of. We're going to talk about that in a moment. It's one of the major discussion topics of this very podcast, okay? But I'm very excited for this coming week. In fact, today, per your voting, we're going to be checking out Madden 23. Now, I've already told you guys, I am not buying this game. All right, I'm just not. But because I am a Microsoft Game Pass Ultimate, or was it Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, I get EA Play. EA Play allows you to get a trial of certain games, and I get a 10-hour trial of Madden 23. So because of that, you guys voted over the last few days, and you had some options of what game you wanted to see today. The choices were Echo Generation, taking Multiverses to a daytime stream, or Madden, and you guys overwhelmingly in the chat, as well as actually my members on a members only poll on DSP Gaming voted 50% of everyone who voted wanted Madden.
Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, money, money.
Thank you very much to Exile for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated.
Okay. I definitely feel like it was 2 different reasons. I mean, reason number 1, because I haven't played Madden in so many years, and usually when I do, I suck at it, and it's hilarious to watch me kind of flub through it. And of course, number 2, because it's a new game, and there haven't been many or any new game releases of note recently, and the fact that you guys just want to see something completely new in the rotation, right? Now, I'm very happy for that. However, I just want to say something right up front. This is not a full playthrough. It never was going to be a full playthrough. Don't expect it to be such. This is supposed to be me basically killing a couple days of downtime where there's not much going on in the realm of gaming. There are new releases next week that I'm tackling, and then starting that week, there's like multiple releases over the course of the next week that I'm tackling. So this is just for a couple streams, and that's it. I can only play it for 10 hours regardless, because then at the end of 10 hours, the trial runs out. Okay? Cool. Well, we'll talk about the full schedule in a moment. But anyway, man, this is just going to be a very, very exciting week. We've got so much going on, you know, with new releases. And like I said, this marathon tomorrow that I'm actually quite pumped for. It's going to be a good one. But before we get to any of that, I think we should just get it out of the way. Since it is Friday, it is my day back from my day off yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Phil's Day Off.
Get fucked, you idiot.
You know, I really should remember to change the battery on this thing. Anyway, Phil's day off yesterday. Let's just talk about it, all right? So yesterday was my first day off in a week. It was incredibly hot. It was in the mid-90s here in Washington with clouds. If there was no cloud cover yesterday, it probably would have been over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is quite hot for us, just so you guys know. So, what did I do yesterday? You know, we could say the usual. I had to run errands. I had to get some supplies here and there, grocery shopping, etc. Now, one of the things that we've done over the past 2 weeks that's been very interesting and very fun, if you remember, a new series that I do every Sunday night called Sunday Night Bites. It is me playing Bassmaster Fishing 2022, which is on Xbox Game Pass. This is a game that we flagged much earlier this year for me to possibly play as a chill stream. We finally got a chance to play it. It's awesome. You love it. I love it. It lends to tons of fun discussion and interaction between us while I'm trying to catch fish in a game that's, quite frankly, kind of silly. And it's a great time. You know, when I've fished in other games before, it's always been a fun and chill time. And now having an entire game dedicated to that is kind of just right on target for what we want for a relaxing stream. Now, we came up with the idea that for Sunday Night Bites, every Sunday night, if we hit a $100 tips goal, I would put on God damn it, Bison. You know, I'm gonna have to put Bison on the bottom. Sorry, Bison, you got demoted to the bottom because you keep falling. Okay.
Is that enough dead air? That was a good wee bit of dead air there. That's dead air, isn't it? Wait for it. How long was that?
God damn it, Bison. You know, I'm gonna have to put Bison on the bottom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Sorry, Bison.
Okay, that's dead air. That's a whole lot of dead air. That's fucking dead air. We're counting that shit. No way we're not.
And got demoted to the bottom because you keep falling. Okay, so if we hit a $100 tips goal when I'm doing Sunday Night Bites, I put on my fisherman's hat. And since you guys have really committed in the last 2 weeks to showing up and supporting these streams, I said, hey, I'll go the extra mile for you guys. This week, when I have my day off, I will head out and I will get some fishing lures. And every week when we hit the $100 tips goal on this stream, I will add a new fishing lure to the hat. So every week it'll look a little different. It'll become our little interactive project, right? Every week that we do a chill stream. I think it'll be really neat. And it's a way to have something cool and different for the streams. And I was totally down for that. Sounds like a great idea, right? I think so. So anyway, yesterday was my day off. And while I was out and about running my errands and doing my usual things, I said, I'll go look for fishing lures. So thinking about the different places to go to look for fishing lures, what's the first place you would think of to go to? Probably a sporting goods shop, right? Well, we have a sporting goods shop in our area. It's called Dick's Sporting Goods. I walk in and I start looking. I say, okay, here's the sports section. So they got baseball. They've got basketball. Okay, let's keep going. Head further to the back, golf. They have a whole golf section. Golf clubs, golf accessories. Okay. Head further to the back. Workout section. Weights. Stretchy bands. Yoga mats. Things like that. All right. Let's curve around the edge here. So I curve around the back. The entire back of it is shoes, sneakers. Fine. Hiking boots. Keep going. Back corner is canoeing and outdoorsman-like stuff. So we're getting there. We're almost there. They've got canoe paddles. They got canoes. They've got flotation devices, right? They've got outdoor camping stuff. So a whole bunch of tents, outdoor like folding chairs, thermoses, things to make outdoor fire pits and things. All this stuff. This all sounds great. And I keep going. All right. I'm like, okay. Wait, let's keep going. Okay, outdoor sports. They have this thing. It's actually funny because Kat and I have been watching Shark Tank recently. And we're still so many seasons behind. We're like watching like 2014, 2015 or something like that. So we're like 8 years behind. And they did this thing called Spike Ball.
Alright, apparently people are saying that Dick's Sporting Goods in Renton is closed. There's a Dick's that's close to... I feel it's kind of just weird calling it a Dick's that's close to him. There's a whole bunch of Dick's that are close to Phil. Phil is a Dick, but you get what I mean. There's a Dick's Sporting Goods store that's about 20 odd minutes away from Phil. It's not too far away. And apparently, they're open. And also apparently, a detractor phoned them to find out if they have fishing stuff and lures and all that. And apparently they do. So what Phil's about to tell you, if that is the Dick's that he went to, that is, they had what they needed, essentially. Phil tried to say they didn't have lures, if it is the one that he went to. And he's actually talking about it being the local one, the closest one to him, the one in Renton. So a detractor phoned the Renton Dick's Sporting Goods store and they had lures there apparently. So Phil is full of shit, it seems, for saying they didn't have it. The more likely explanation is Phil spent all his fucking money and he couldn't be arsed getting lures, and he's come up with some strange elaborate fucking story.
This idea that there's a trampoline and a bunch of people have a ball and they smack the ball at the trampoline. It's kind of like volleyball mini, but it's supposed to be like a portable volleyball. They have it at Dick's, like a giant end cap of it. By the way, completely stocked. No one bought any of it. It's just sitting there. I mean, you're talking 8 years after it appeared on Shark Tank. It's probably not popular anymore, but it's still there. So they got that. I'm just doing all this stuff. I'm walking on like, okay. So then finally I realized I'm at the front of the store again. I'm in the baseball section again. Wait, what? Like, what, did I miss it? How could I? Let me go back. So I go back. I'm in the outdoorsman section now, right? And basically what they have is a bunch of survival gear. But I'm also noticing there's nothing here for hunting at all. And there's nothing here for fishing at all. What gives? So I grab a store associate. And I say, hey, where's your fishing stuff? And they smiled and said, we haven't had that in years. you are Dick's Sporting Goods, right? Like sporting. And here's the thing that these companies are getting confused. Do you know the difference between sports and sporting? Okay, a sport is an athletic competition, such as American football or soccer, which is international football, basketball, baseball. Those are sports. Sporting is different. There's things that you do that are a competitive sport, and then there's things you do for sport. Okay? Hunting, fishing, camping, outdoor survivalist, hiking. That's also sporting. It's not meant to be a competitive deal in most cases. I mean, let's be honest. There are fishing and hunting competitions. But you understand there's a difference. It's actually two completely different categories of things. Apparently, Dick's Sporting Goods is so dumb of a company, they don't understand that they're different. They actually think it's the same word. It's not. They don't know there's a difference between the two. So they actually phased out fishing. And
I'd like to remind everyone once again that Phil thought a rainy day fund was money you need to spend when it rains. He has the audacity to call anyone fucking stupid for not knowing the difference between sports and sporting, and yet this motherfucker thought a rainy day fund was specifically meant to be for days when it is raining. Hand on heart, no cap, that is what Phil claimed. This motherfucker doesn't know shit. Doesn't even know how to fucking say chasm either.
And when I came home, I went online with my wife and we looked it up. What happened was, get this, over the last decade, as you guys know here in the United States, there's been a heinous amount of mass shootings. In particular, a lot of school shootings. Okay? And at one point in the last...
I'm going to tick off drama right now. He's talking about school shootings, for fuck's sake. I don't know how we got onto this fucking topic. I'm just going to tick off drama right now and then just let him get on with it. Because what the fuck?
Last decade, one of the people in charge of Dick's, I don't think they are anymore, but they were in charge of Dick's Sporting Goods, decided we're not going to sell guns anymore because we're afraid that this could lead to some of these incidents in the United States. I mean, it's a noble cause, but I'm not necessarily sure there's ever any evidence that someone walked into a Dick's Sporting Goods and started blowing people away. And of course, there's the whole
money, oh, money, yeah.
Thank you very much, Barrett Wells. So super chat to say, I bet the last time Phil played a sport, it was tag in kindergarten. Very possible it was. Big Low Hour, he's not said what his surprise is yet. No, he's not said it. He's talking about his day off right now. So he started off with a day off stuff. Also, I am impressed with my pause game. My pause game is still S tier. How in the hell? Right, well, you guys know the drill. Get your screen caps. Do your print screens or whatever. Just get it. If you need a good space or fill, there you go. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds. Just that face right there. Enjoy, guys. Do your little print screen. The mouse is not in the way either. I'll give you guys another couple more seconds. All good. Okay, let's get back to the bingo. Thank you once again, Barrett Wells, for super chat. Much appreciated. But by the way, remember Phil claimed he hurt his back by playing tag football with his friends. One, it's hard to imagine him doing any sport. Two, it's hard to imagine him having friends. But he claims that is how he hurt his back. At least it's one of the stories he's given as to how he hurt his back before in the past. So, but Phil has been known to lie once or twice.
Whole debate about the right to bear arms and all of that in the United States. So I'm not going to get into the politics of it right now, okay? But here's what I don't get. At the same time they made that decision, that same CEO or whoever was in charge of the company made the same decision that they also were going to phase out the fishing stuff for the same reasons. For the same reasons. Man, not to make light of the insanely bad situation we have here in the United States, I 100% am in agreement with most people. Something has to be done to stop these mass shootings. And it seems like our government just doesn't do shit. They're not equipped to handle it, or they just don't care for whatever reason, okay? But I don't really remember a time that I heard about the mass fishing incident when a bunch of people got hooked by fishing rods and lures. I just don't recall that happening. So when they grouped in, let's phase out our fishing equipment the same time we phase out our hunting equipment, I'm a little skeptical about that. That doesn't seem to make much sense to me, okay? So I'm a little confused and scratching my head here about what happened. So the thing that sucks is there used to be other sporting goods stores in my area, and they went out of business. Like there used to be, what was the other one that was a big one? That was a sporting goods store. It wasn't Dick's, it was their major competitor. Because it's funny enough, in the same building this Dick's is in, used to be their major competitor. But their competitor, Sports Authority, that's what it was. Thank you, Local Nomad. It was Sports Authority. That store used to be a Sports Authority. They went out of business, and then Dick's bought the building or leased the building, and now it's a Dick's Sporting Goods. So I know for a fact Sports Authority at one point had fishing stuff. I used to go to that store and see it in there, which is probably why I thought in my head, oh, go there to get fishing stuff. So it sucks because they didn't have anything. I'm like, damn, I went out of my way to go to Dick's. It's out of my way. It wasn't a long, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh, right there next to another building I needed to go to. I went there out of the way to get stuff for you guys for Sunday. They didn't have nothing. So I said, on a whim, a place that was along my way was Target. Went in there, they don't have shit. They barely have any sports stuff at all at this point. So I was like, damn, so the only thing I can really do on a short notice is I could go on Amazon and see what I can find, which I did. I went on there with Kat last night, and we found basically a fishing lure kit that has a ton of different kinds of fishing lures. And by the way, they're not good quality. They're meant to be cheap. But I was like, you know what? I can't spend a lot of money right now. Let me just buy this kit, and this will give us some variety of stuff, okay? And what we'll do is, because this lure kit has different things. It has fish, it has like crustaceans, it has bugs, it has all different little things. So what we can do maybe is if we hit a $100 tips goal on Sunday Night Bites, I'll do a poll. What kind of lure do you want this week? A fish, a crustacean, or a bug? People vote, and then I pull one out of that type, and that's the one that we add to the hat for that week, okay? And this will be for now, because I do actually want to go somewhere and pick some nice ones. I would love to pick like a really nice lure or some nice, you know, selected stuff that my wife and I both pick out together. It would be something nice to do for the streams. But right now,
I just want to remind people that he's expecting $100 minimum to do this every single Sunday. Every single Sunday, he's going to want $100 from his fans to make sure he gets something new to put onto his old daft hat. So, if the fans don't pay up, they don't get to see a new lure, and Phil will be disappointed in them all.
we can't seem to do it because it doesn't exist here. We're looking around. I think there are Bass Pro Shops in Washington. And in fact, I swear to God, I remember seeing one. I swear we drove by one along our journeys around the state before. So I think we would eventually be able to go there. But you know, it'll depend on, you know, what we need to do on our days off and stuff moving forward. I wish I could commit to you, oh, we're definitely doing it by this date, but we got to find out where they are and go from there. The good news is I will have a variety of sadly cheaper stuff coming on Sunday night, okay? Outside of that, outside of it being very, very hot yesterday, there's not much to speak of. There was nothing too crazy going on. You know, I had a few things to do to prepare for the weekend streams here. Then I jumped in here, and of course my wife does not like me doing stuff for work on my day off, and rightly so. Rightly so, I should not be in here doing work-related things, but I was like, shit, I gotta download Madden for tomorrow or else we might not have it in time. Shit, I gotta do this, I gotta do that in preparation. And she's like, why couldn't you do that, you know, the night before? I'm like, because I was in the office till 10:30 the night before doing other shit. You know, it sucks, but it is what it is. For the most part, it was a productive day. And what do we have for dinner? Because what everyone wants to know. We had Asian food from a teriyaki place. We got a combination of teriyaki, some chicken fried rice, and gyoza. So there you go. That's what we had for dinner. It was decent. It wasn't like, oh my God, amazing. It also wasn't terrible. It was pretty good. So that's what we did. That was my amazing Phil's day off. And I hope that sounded incredibly exciting to all of you. Okay. By the way, I should reiterate this. I'm going to start mentioning this on the podcast because a lot of times a lot of times we have newcomers who come by. If you do contribute during the podcast, thank you. Usually I have a ton to talk about during the podcast. In particular, today, my day back from break, I always have a ton to talk about. I do shout outs at the end of the show. So if you contribute in any way, whether it's a membership, a super chat, a super sticker, a tip, I give a cumulative list of shout outs at the end of the show and I update the leaderboard at that point. Don't feel left out. I'm not ignoring you. I swear I will get to your contributions and I'm grateful for them, but I try to get through my subject matter before we get to that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about stopping the show to give a shout out to people because I'm just that kind of guy. Someone gives me money, and I immediately recognise that straight away. This guy's giving me money. Shut the fuck up for a second, Phil. I can deal with someone more important than you. Thank you, random person, for whatever. You know, I know some people each to their own. Some people are also too busy doing shit and they want to focus on what they're doing. But nah, fuck it. I'm not gonna wait till the fucking end. I'm all about that immediate gratification, all that shit, you know, and just recognising the people that are taking the time to subscribe or whatever. Yeah. But before we continue, let's go to Piece of Pieces tips tracker. Let's go to the bank leaks. He was very kind of dismissive about the day off meal. I want to search for DoorDash. What would it be under? It would be under this, wouldn't it? And we just go down to D for DoorDash. Scroll faster. There we go. I want to see what the average DoorDash cost him. But with can I include? I don't even include $9.99 because isn't that Dash Pass? If Piece of Piece is still here, he might actually be able to confirm that. But I'm pretty sure $9.99 ones are the Dash Pass thing. So I'm not including the $9.99 shit because it's not part of the actual meal. That's just like a secondary thing. Give me a second, guys. I just want to find out what his average cost would be of a DoorDash order. $2.99. What the fuck has he spent $2.99 on a thing? How? What costs fucking $3? What the hell has cost him $3? Am I including it? Maybe I got hungry for a fucking milkshake one night or something. What the fuck, man? I'll include it just for the sake of it, man. But what the fuck cost him $2.99? Right. So DoorDash alone. Not counting, oh, there's like DoorDash Dash Pass right there, but not counting the $9.99s in there as well, which is probably DoorDash Dash Pass. He spent over $3,000 in 18 months, which averages about $45, you know, a meal. $45 going towards his meal. Obviously some of these vary, some of these were higher than that, some of these were lower than that. There are a couple of quite lower DoorDashes. There's one there, for example, at $11.90. You can see. Oh, you guys can't see now. Think about it. I forgot to change the fucking screen. Sorry about that. I do apologise for that, guys. I thought I was on full screen already. So there you go. There's a data fee right there. So over $3,000 in 18-month period on DoorDashing. $45 on average per fucking meal. The minimum was $2.99 randomly. The maximum was $76.01. And it wasn't too unusual for him to go like $60-70 on a DoorDash. You can see here, some of these higher ones here, $73 here, $63 here, $63 here. This is what, the 18th of fucking May. This is 26th of May. This is 21st of June, the 12th of July, the 5th of August. There's another one right here, 9th fucking 7th of fucking September. It wasn't massively strange for him to fucking spend his fucking shitload on DoorDash. A lot of fucking DoorDashing he went through. I just want to point that out, you know. He's talking about this as like it's a nothing thing, it's barely any expense. He's having a proper, like, you know, meal with his fucking fat ass wife, and yeah, he's probably spent, I'd imagine, $50 to $60 on that meal yesterday. I would imagine.
Okay. Cool. Yes, it is very humid here today. For some odd reason, I could feel it in the air. I feel sticky. I'm sitting here in the office, and I just put my arms down on I picked them up, they were sticking. I'm like, oh, that almost never happens in Washington. So we're having this heat wave with a bunch of humidity right now. I mean, it's summer. Luckily, summer's almost over, right? About another month, and then it'll be over with. Like, please, let it end sooner rather than later. Summer, sadly, I hate to say, is my least favorite holiday. My least favorite season. At least in the winter, if you're cold, you can usually get warm easily. In the summer, when you're hot and sticky, ugh, and having the air conditioners pumping constantly, it's like, man, just give me a break. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to talk about. We do, okay?
Here we go.
What I like to do.
Here we go.
Is just talk schedule for today and tomorrow. And
fuck
we're going to get into our major subject matter of the day.
I'm fast forwarding.
Right?
I'm fast forwarding.
Allow me to just quickly address a few quick things.
I'm going 1.25 speed. I don't fucking care. Actually, I'm going 1.25. But the schedule is fucking pish.
All right. Members goal. We actually had some progress on members in the last week, but then we dipped a few, but then we gained some more. Now we're heading to the second half of the month. All right, the final push to hit members goal for the month of 600 members. We got a lot of exciting things going on. Madden today, a marathon tomorrow. Saints Row is coming out in the next week, and we got multiple other new releases by the end of the month. It would be a great opportunity if you were looking to either become a member or possibly give some memberships to people. There's going to be more viewers in the next couple of weeks here on streams than there have been over the slower summer. Maybe a good opportunity if you're looking to give some memberships, right? It'll probably be a good time to do that, okay? It'd be great if we hit the goal. The goal is a Rageathon, meaning you guys will nominate and vote on games that you feel are rage-inducing for me to play in a marathon setting sometime in September, okay? So just throwing that out there. I want to get that out of the way. Today, any contributions are greatly appreciated. You guys know that we have rewards that are tiered rewards for tip levels when we raise certain levels of tips. But at this point, you know, thank you in advance for any contributions whatsoever. I really appreciated the fact that the last 2 weeks when I needed help, you guys did help me so much, and thank you so much for that, okay?
Why has he not mentioned his bills? He's got a bill this weekend, hasn't he? He's apparently got some very urgent utility bill, but he just still needs to pay. And he's not mentioned it at all there. That's strange.
I just want to make sure I'm covering all my bases. News update. Listen to this. 2 important updates. First of all, the new game coming out from the makers of Rick and Morty. It's a first-person shooter that's kind of quirky, where your guns talk to you. Okay? I apologize. I forgot to write down the name of it. And now I can't remember, but I'm sure someone's going to say it in the stream chat. It starts with an H. Is it High Times or High on Life? The game was originally coming out in October, right smack dab in the middle of, like, no exaggeration, 10 other game releases. It's been delayed till December. And when they announced this, I'll be honest, I wasn't disappointed at all. I was like, you know what? There were already too many games coming out in October. Having one that looks like it's going to kind of be unique, be pushed to December, might actually be a good thing for it. December typically is a release window that doesn't have a lot. In fact, right now, outside of Callisto Protocol, I don't recall much else coming out in December. So it might actually be a unique, quirky, fun game that will now get more attention because in December there's nothing else going on, and I'm okay with that. So I think you got this delayed to like the second week of December or something like that, and that's perfectly fine. Another game that out of nowhere has a release date, Dead Island 2. What the fuck? Dead Island 2 exists? This is a game, no exaggeration, was announced 9 years ago. 9. No, I'm not saying no in German. The number 9. 9 years ago. It's finally coming out in February.
Did he get confused how many fingers he had to hold up for 9? Yeah, he did. He actually got confused.
9. No, I'm not saying no in German. The number 9.
What a fucking moron. Also, you should just basically splice him yelling 9 along with him wearing the fucking Hitler hat. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Ban, 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 ban.
9 years ago. It's finally coming out in February of 2023, February 3rd, supposedly. There was a leak that it's finally being listed. I guess what they said was on Amazon for pre-order, saying that it's actually coming out, in February. Now, for those who don't know, I did actually play Dead Island 1 over a decade ago. It was a co-op that I did with John Rambo, Grog, and Mayor McJustin. It was one of actually my first ever major co-op playthroughs over the internet, 4-player. We had a crazy fun time with it, although the game was insanely buggy at launch, constantly crashing, dropping people from the connection. And it took us a long time to get through the game just because it was so buggy.
I'm talking about playing this game a long time. Is that years ago story? Yeah. I think a lot of people are trying to say as well years ago story. We'll count it. We'll count it.
Okay? It also turned into one of the most unique playthroughs we'd ever done at that time. And I hate to say it, because a lot of people don't want to admit that I inspired a lot of shit back in the day. But that co-op, that 4-player co-op, went on to inspire a lot of other content creator groups to do similar co-ops. It did. In fact, there's callbacks to it, there's references to it that I've seen in other videos all over the internet. Of course, no one wants to admit it, but yeah, that's how actually influential we were back in the day with that.
This is news to me. I know Phil has tried to consider himself one of the innovators of Let's Play in general, but I've never seen him talk about being an innovator in co-op gameplay playthroughs for internet. This is new to me. I've never seen him fucking reference this before. Has anyone else recognised Phil ever referencing this kind of thing before? Ever. This is new to me. Himself as a fucking, instigator or whatever shit, or some sort, yeah, I've seen that shit. We've all seen that kind of shit. Never in my life have I ever seen Phil claim this before. That he's a fucking inspiration for all other kind of group gameplay guys to do internet shit. This is fucking new to me. No one else in my chat has ever fucking seen him do it either. This is completely out of the blue. He innovated the carry-in co-op gameplay, yeah. His ass got fucking carried to the finish line by John Rambo and co.
That kind of content that we used to put out, okay? But that was so long ago. Seriously, so fucking long ago. It feels like a lifetime ago. It really does. And now finally the sequel's coming out? Like, what? Now, I'll be honest with you. Do I have any confidence this game's going to be good? Fuck no. The game has been in development for 10 years. That's development hell times 10, man. Like, I really don't think this game's going to be very good. And if it comes out and it's half functional, I'd be shocked. Maybe it will literally make all of our jaws drop and we'll be like, what the fuck? How is it so good? I don't know. Am I interested in it? I think I'm interested in it just for oddity's sake. Like, will it be any good? So I got it in my release schedule and we'll see what happens here. In regards to the game and a playthrough, you know, it is supposed to be online co-op like the first game. So I guess we'll see. Okay? Not Swaggin says Dead Island Riptide was actually Dead Island 2. We're being clowned. It's Dead Island 3. Dead Island 3. Technically, you're right. There was a standalone expansion that came out at one point called Dead Island Riptide, which we also did a co-op playthrough of that didn't go so well because a lot of technical issues. And the game basically was exactly the same as Dead Island 1 with a few tweaks. And you could say that that was kind of the pseudo sequel, but that also was like 8+ years ago. Okay. Anyway, I think we've covered the news. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the schedule, which is going to lead into the major topic of discussion for today's Level 1 podcast, tomorrow's marathon, and the changes that I now need to make to it. Okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Today, it's Madden 23. To reiterate, this is not a full playthrough of Madden. This is not me committing to buying the game of Madden. This is me just messing around with the free trial available to me via EA Play, via Xbox Live Ultimate. It's 10 hours, all right? After 10 hours, I'm never going to be able to play it again unless I buy it, which I don't foresee myself doing. In fact, right now, I really have 2 streams that are open, today and Monday. Outside of that, once new releases start coming out on Tuesday, I definitely foresee that being the major focus of my time. And I don't think that we're going to be wanting to be playing Madden at that point. You know what I'm saying? We'll see, but like I said, there's only 10 hours that I can even play until I have to buy it, and I'm not buying it. I'm just not, okay? What are we doing in Madden? Well, I already told you, I'm doing offline content. I don't know how to play the game. I rarely ever play it. Last time I played it was what, like 3 or 4 years ago? So I don't remember it, or the controls or nothing. So what we're going to do is the I guess it's the campaign mode / career mode, whatever it's called in this. That's what we're going to do. Already I got people, oh, aren't you going to fucking play it on pro mode and do this and that? No, stupid. I don't fucking play this game. I don't know anything about it. If you do that, you're literally wasting the time when I could be actually playing it and advancing in it because I won't be able to beat the first stage because I won't know how to play it. Like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. We're going to go on the easier difficulty, play through it. Maybe if it does seem too easy, then we'll up it. But no, I'm not going to start on the pro level and get destroyed. What fucking jackass. Okay, so we'll see how it goes today and go from there. All right? Tonight, on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, Friday Night Fights. It's my weekly throwback session of old school fighting game fun in the Capcom Fighting Collection. Although, admittedly, if you've tuned into this in the last 2 weeks, you probably noticed a distinct difference. It seems like out of nowhere in the last 2 weeks, this collection has pretty much died. And I don't know if that's because people jumped on playing like Multiversus, which was free, or some other reason, but there's almost no comp in this collection anymore. The little comp that there is pretty tough. And what I mean by that is, it's a lot of people who are much higher ranked who are trying to do, you know.
Hey, what I mean by that, it's a double bingo, guys. Double bingo, diagonal, and across the way, fucking Yaldi. There we go, fucking double bingo. Things are going very well so far in the bingo, I'm very happy with it. Yeah, guys, remember, just if he says anything, we can always rewind and check as well. If you guys think he said something, tag me in chat, let me know, we can pause and go back, or whatever. Still thinking up his next lie face. This is the face of someone thinking up his next lie. But yeah, it's a good start for the bingo so far, you know, and we've not even got to him being toxic yet, you know, about fucking evil AJ, and that's coming up very soon, I think. Because also it's tomorrow it's maybe happening, so here we go.
Survivalist tactics, abuse lag, and do cheesy strategies to try to win. You know, it is what it is. That's kind of the nature of the beast when you play these games online. But I would be okay with that if we could just get non-stop matches. Usually we can't. So just to forewarn all of you, I fully expect tonight is going to be a half and half stream. Half will be gameplay and half will be us just chilling, talking, and waiting for a matchup to appear. Okay? So it is what it is. There's not much I can do about that. We'll try to have fun. If this collection ends up becoming a dud at this point, then we'll have to find something else to do on Friday nights, and whether that becomes Multiversus every Friday night or we do something different.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Barrett Wells. So Super Chat, they said he's money buffing still. Must have some behind the scenes tips coming. He's still arrogant like the other day when someone asked him again about the toilet handle. Oh yeah, he fucking forgot about the toilet handle shit. Someone asked him what kind of toilet handle he was getting after he got all his tips in Final Fantasy. He's like, shut the fuck up. He's like, he actually forgot about it for a fucking second. Jesus Christ, man, yeah. I think it's funny whenever Phil needs money, like desperately for something, a wee emergency will happen out of nowhere. Oh, the hoover broke. Oh, the shower broke. Oh, my toilet handle broke. Oh, this broke, that broke. Need a new light bulb. The door broke. Something's wrong with Jasper. Cat needs something. I need something. Always something seems to happen that coincides with him needing his fans to step up for particular contributions, and it always seems to tie in with a WWE Champions event. That's a very funny thing as well. Always seems to kind of, gravitate and just kind of surround it. It's always linked somehow. It's always linked somehow to something happening in WWE Champions, like a new guy is there or some fucking new guy to unlock or some new event. It's emergency mode. I need more money than usual. Tip, 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 thank you, gone. I would just immediately go and break when we couldn't need to go and break so I can play my game for 30 minutes in the fucking toilet and sink all this money I just got. Yeah, it cost me $200, but I got my fucking 6-star wrestler. I am happy again. Anyway, thank you very much, Bartwell, for super chat. And he could be expecting behind the scenes shit, who knows? But we'll have to wait and see. But first, we have a very toxic, salty bit of retcon to do for the stream tomorrow.
We'll have to figure it out. I like old school fighting games. I want to keep playing them, but we have to hope it's still viable. I guess we'll find out tonight. Okay? Okay. Tomorrow, Saturday, the 20th of August, ladies and gentlemen, is or was to be a co-marathon. All right? First of all, allow me to explain to you one half of the marathon that absolutely is taking place no matter what. Tomorrow, we are finishing with my closet cleanup. I've got a top shelf, which is a bunch of old consoles, equipment, and a bunch of boxes and shit that we can sort out. One bag of holiday accessories left to look through and see what we're keeping for decorations and what we're throwing out. 3 storage bins on the other side of the office. 1 storage bin right here, and my ottoman that's full of joysticks. Once we go through that, we've actually cleaned out the entirety of the office. We'll have an actual running tally of what I have that's valuable that I can trade in for credit, or maybe some classic games I can look to sell at some point. We'll have an assessment of what's trash, and other things that we can add to my streams. And the office will actually be usable. In fact, I've shown you this, but just since we're on the subject, look at how cool this is, that I can now open up my God damn it. I can now open this up and use my closet. Actually, this makes it look like there's stuff in there. Basically, my closet is completely fully usable. And now when we get to, say, the vest level of support, $150, I can do this. Wow.
Yes! Get on with it!
I can actually use my closet, for the first time in 8 years. Okay, so this is cool. And what my plan is that we're going to clean up this top shelf as well. Once all this is clean, now I'm going to put my hats up.
That's an excellent fucking point. This motherfucker's still in his goddamn pajamas. Apparently he wakes up like a fucking hours before the stream starts. Fuck off. He rolls out of fucking bed and starts the fucking stream. Convince me otherwise. He doesn't fucking have a wash in the morning or such shit. It could. This motherfucker could have such an easier, not an easier life, but a better life. You know what he could do? Go to bed at a reasonable fucking time. Like, even 2 AM wouldn't be too fucking bad. He stays up to like 4 AM, 5 AM playing that stupid fucking game. If he went to bed at like fucking 1 AM, 2 AM, wake up about 9 AM, okay? Go for a fucking walk. Start your day off with a nice little fucking walk to get the fucking, blood flowing and all that shit. It's all good, you know what I mean? Come back, have a quick shower. You're fucking plenty of time before your stream begins. Yeah, and fucking get a bit of breakfast down you as well. Get maybe a bit of coffee. You start your day right. He has so much time on his side before he begins fucking streaming at 11 AM his time. No, he stays fucking awake. No, he wakes up at what, fucking 10:30 or something. It's so weird, man. This guy, this is his job. This is his livelihood. He really needs to fucking sell this fucking point that he's like, he needs your money. He needs your buy-in. He needs people to step up. But he doesn't step up himself for his own content. He doesn't even fucking get dressed for you guys. He won't even fucking put on trousers for you guys. He sits there in his fucking jammies for you guys. Not taking this seriously like he fucking should. Not one fucking time is he taking this shit seriously, man. I still think, so I'm just gonna fucking do what I do. People don't care what I fucking... Nah, take this fucking shit seriously, Phil. If you're doing this for a fucking living, if you're doing this because you're fucking desperate for money, like you fucking claim you are, take this shit seriously. Fucking start looking the part. You look like a fucking slob. A lazy fucking slob.
It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. Wow. I can actually use my closet, you know, for the first time in 8 years. Okay, so this is cool. And what my plan is that we're going to clean up this top shelf as well. Once all this is clean, now I'm going to put my hats up there. So I'm going to have my hats on the top, my vest under. Everything's ready to go. When we hit those goals, I can actually just grab on the fly rather than sifting through piles of shit and everything. Pretty good. I'm excited to actually be able to use my goddamn closet for the first time in 8 years. I know that's, to most of you, that sounds boring. I've been a homeowner here for 8 years and never been able to use a critical part of my setup. It's actually exciting to me. Maybe I'm just a boring person. I don't know. Okay. So that is still happening no matter what. All right. No matter. So if you want to see that, that's tomorrow during the marathon event. Please come by. All right.
Okay, time for some salt, probably. I am going to slow this down to normal speed. I don't want to miss anything here.
However, we now need to address the elephant in the room. We have to address the other half of what the marathon was to be. And there was absolutely nothing whatsoever hindering the marathon from being this until just a couple days ago.
Let's remind people right now, straight up. He never once sought permission to review that, to fucking react to this. Bill instigated this himself, you could argue, by not even fucking clearing it up with the creator of the content he wanted to react to. He never reached out to him. He promised his fans something that he had not actually checked if he could deliver on. He just assumed it would be fucking okay.
So allow me to explain. Many months ago, you guys were urging me to try to do new stuff with my content. And I said, well, what kind of stuff would you guys like to see? And one of the ideas you guys came up with was, why don't you react to stuff? And I was very resistant. Very resistant. I really feel React content is like the bottom of the barrel. But I said, maybe if I do React content of my own, I can do a little bit differently how everyone else does it, add something more to it that I feel is creative and actually worth it. So rather than me making funny faces and laughing to try to make a quick paycheck, actually adding insight and frames of reference and additional information, maybe it could actually be fun. I experimented with different things over the past several months, including reacting to documentaries such as the one on Wings of Redemption, the Down the Rabbit Hole video about myself, the John and Howard's video that basically was meant to destroy me from 2015. I also reacted to another YouTube channel, Rob Gavigan, where we went through all kinds of macabre videos and countdowns. I also reacted to a bunch of the announcement videos and streams from back in June, you know, kind of the Summer Games Fest stuff. So I've been doing a lot of different styles of React content, right, over the last several months, all of which you guys seem to like. Some more than others. I think you like things that are more like documentary style better than other things. And the reason I say that is when I'm talking about Wings of Redemption or myself, I can add more to it, as opposed to me just watching something that I don't know anything about. Nah, I can't really add that much reference, but I did my best, right? So anyway, the whole idea was that we were going to keep doing these monthly reward goals, and one of them was, well, we hit a members goal. You guys can kind of vote on what you want, and there were different ideas. Well, the idea that won was that I was going to go back and react to the original This Is How You Don't Play video, which is about my original run over 10 years ago of Metal Gear Solid 2 HD.
And yet, he fucking out of time, this is back in May, at the start of fucking May, the 1st of May, he claims that I'm going to have to get permission from Evil AJ to react to this. He never tried. He acknowledged that he had to fucking get permission, straight off the bat, as soon as this was up for a fucking, you know, it was up for grabs. It hadn't been picked yet, but he had it as an option for people to pick, you know, to choose to vote on. And he knew straight away then, I'm going to have to fucking ask Evil AJ for permission. He never once did. Hey, Gibborn Word, how you doing? That's why I kind of get it out there. I don't know if Phil's even going to acknowledge it himself, but back in May, the 1st of May, Phil said I am going to have to ask Evil AJ permission to react to this, and he never fucking did.
D, okay? So what I need to do now is give you some frame of reference about this playthrough, what happened as a result of it, and how this came about. Over 10 years ago, I was a much different kind of content creator. I was not serious about content creation. I didn't take it seriously, even though it definitely was my job at that point. I basically was a guy who completely dicked around constantly. I would totally rip apart games just for the sake of ripping them apart. I would make fun of game developers and insult them. That was my shtick. It was a running shtick on the internet. Everyone knew it. I never publicly said that because I wanted people to kind of be along with the joke, and some people got it and some didn't. Okay?
I'm the realest motherfucker on the internet. I'm the most honest, realest content, creator out there. So Phil has claimed he's never been a character, right? In the past, Phil has always claimed to be true in himself and open and honest and all that shit. I'm an honest guy. I'll be honest with you. In fact, during that fucking playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2, he repeatedly made references, right? I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest. I had to look this up. I had to look that up. I had to look this up. He kept fucking saying, I'll be honest with you guys because you know I'm honest with you. He was trying to stress that as much as he could, how honest he was with fucking people. And all of a sudden, apparently that was all a shtick. That was just fucking his, fucking persona for fucking YouTube mode back in the fucking day. Get the fuck, Phil. It was a dumb fucking drunken idiot trying to play a game but not know how to play a game because he couldn't be arsed to look at the controls. Pressed every single fucking button apart from the L2 button, which would have brought up the fucking rations. You're a goddamn moron, Phil.
I always did this in every playthrough I ever did and never got any flack or problems with it. But all of a sudden, when I decided to buy the Metal Gear Solid HD collection, which included Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 on the PlayStation 3, it's like everything changed. All of a sudden, because I decided to do the exact same kind of commentary and gameplay in Metal Gear Solid as opposed to all the other games I had played up to that point. And keep in mind, I've been a content creator in 2008 and I didn't play Metal Gear Solid 2 till what, 2011? Or was it even 2012? I'm not exactly sure at this point anymore. But I mean, we're talking 3 or 4 years of content that never there was a problem until I touched the Metal Gear franchise. Then it's like all of a sudden, oh my God, God forbid Phil say a negative thing about Metal Gear or suck playing Metal Gear or insult our idol Hideo Kojima. Now here's the thing. At first, I was very, very destructive towards Hideo Kojima.
I just want to show you guys something very quickly because we're behind Phil's live chat right now, but somebody super chatted him, narcissistic rant because you can't profit off him. I am not a fan of giving Phil money for nothing, and that's fucking easy money for Phil. It's $2. Phil got $2 on nothing. I don't like troll tipping, but that's a funny username. That's a pretty funny username right there. Keep in mind, we're behind Phil by about 15 minutes, 16 minutes, so we'll try and catch up.
As a joke. It wasn't meant to be serious. I used to do this with all kinds of game developers back in the day. Again, it was part of the shtick. Some people got it, some people didn't. But the people who got it liked the joke and it kept it running, and it ended up being one of the things that was popular about my content. But when I did it to Kojima, it was like all of a sudden everyone took it seriously and were so butthurt about it, okay? The thing is, I respect Hideo Kojima, and over the years that I've played much more of his content, including not only the original Metal Gear trilogy, but then 4 and 5 as a new release, and then playing Death Stranding and all that, I completely respect the guy. I love actually reading his tweets on Twitter.
You called him a cocksucker. You've called him homophobic slurs. You fucking ridiculed him for having his name in his own game. No, Phil. I'm not. You don't get a fucking free pass for this shit. But let's be open and honest about Metal Gear Solid 2. Does Metal Gear Solid 2 have kind of fiddly controls? The controls of Metal Gear Solid 2 are a bit funky at times. They are. Let's be open. Let's be real about that. It's not impossible to fucking play it, but you just fucking have to adapt to it. You know, you get your head around it because the controls were so different compared to a lot of games, other kind of games at the time. And the kind of control scheme was quite different and unique compared to other things. So it did take some getting used to. Phil shat all over the fucking game. Not only did he shit over the game, the control scheme, he ignored so many of the game mechanics. It's not just about the fact that Phil shit on fucking a Metal Gear Solid game. It's the fact that he did so fucking poorly playing this game, he never once used the fucking codec for help. He never clocked on to the idea that you could fucking use your codec as a tool for helping get through certain things in a game, certain puzzles, or to just get some advice on how to defeat certain, bosses or whatever. The codec was always there to help, and Phil did not utilise that once. And first person mode was a rarity, even though Phil figured out occasionally, he did not like using first person mode to shoot his gun and all that shit. Phil just fucking hated the game because he never bothered to pay attention to the game, to learn it. Well, he's not that fucking first time anyway. Once you get the controls down, it comes... Once you get used to it, it definitely is easy. I mean, at first it's a bit of a strange one. It's like, what the fuck? It's like triangle is first person. Is that what it is? I think triangle is first person mode or something to go into that. And it's a bit funky, but once you know, you know. Once you get used to it, you do, and you get comfortable with it, yeah, because it's a bit fiddly at first. I don't even feel even fucking locked on to it happening. He had no idea that, you know, you fucking like tap the fucking shoulder button, you can equip and unequip your last used weapon. It's like, I didn't equip the coolant. Ah, you fucking did. You had the coolant in your fucking hand right before that fucking part. So yeah, so you did equip the coolant because you fucking pressed the shoulder button to equip the coolant. Fucking dumbass Phil.
With some insightful stuff. He's actually a big fan of pop culture. Kind of like I was at one point, watching movies and things. I actually like his insights on stuff, and I'm very interested in him as a creator. I can't wait to play whatever his next game is, which we don't know yet. I can't wait to get more information about it. Okay? Thank you very much for the tip. I will shout that out, as I said, at the end of the show. And so, if you actually watch my content, you would know that. But these people just decided that they just wanted to shit on me and hate on me. And basically, a lot of people were making fun of me for the Metal Gear Solid playthrough, but it never really amounted to anything. But then, something happened that changed everything. Something that, whether inadvertently or purposefully, actually started to change public opinion against me as a content creator on the internet. Okay? So, I had a fan. What I need to do is I need to give you some perspective and some history so you understand what's going on right now. Okay? I had a fan by the name of Evil AJ. This guy apparently was a fan of my content, used to watch my videos, comment on them. And then at one point, he left a comment that got him banned from my comment section on DSP Gaming. What was the comment? I have no idea. I've heard rumors that it had something to do with my ex, or it might have had something to do with insulting. I have just no clue.
I need to check Twitter. I need to check Twitter and see. 2 seconds, guys. Let's get Twitter open. Let's see if Evil Edge is even on right now talking. I have a feeling it might be. I'm dying. That's the first thing I see from fucking Evil Edge. Let's see. He's ahead of us. He's ahead of us. He can, 3 minutes ago, he cannot admit I'm better than him in Street Fighter because Phil has actually played Evil Edge at Street Fighter. Okay, so the most 2 recent tweets is him saying I'm dying, and then saying he cannot admit I'm better. Okay. I thought AJ might have tried to clear up why I was banned, but I guess not. Fuck it.
I mean, we're talking over a decade ago. How the frick would I remember a single comment, right, in the comments of my videos? I don't know. But apparently this guy got banned from being able to comment on my videos. And he got so butthurt about it. It wasn't like, oh, darn, he's a jerk. He's like, I got to do something drastic to try to rage back against the fact that Phil would ban me from his comments section. So what did he do? He sat down and he watched the entirety of my Metal Gear Solid 2 playthrough, which is hours and hours of content, okay? He painstakingly pieced together the pieces that he felt that I was inept in the playthrough, which is probably the vast majority of it. At that point, I had never played Metal Gear Solid at all. This was my actual first major playing of the game. I had played Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PS1 back in the 90s, hated it, and stopped playing it within 3 hours. I never played it again. So this was the first time I actually committed to actually trying to play a Metal Gear Solid game. Now, for any of us out there who've played these games before, I think we can admit the game is definitely a little weird when it comes to control scheme, when it comes to how it operates, and that's fine. You definitely, if you dedicate the time to it, you can learn the controls, and they're perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them. But that's not my shtick. My shtick is play a game. If anything isn't intuitive, immediately rip it apart. Immediately insult the game. Suck at the game and blame the game devs. That was my running joke. So I did that with Metal Gear Solid 2. Evil AJ took every clip of that and edited it into basically a 1 hour long montage. What he then did was he searched my video comments on these videos of my playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2 HD to find the most scathing ones. Whether it was just simply criticizing the fact that I suck at the game, maybe it was an outright insult, whatever it may be. And he superimposed what he felt the best comments were, exposing me for being a terrible gamer all over the video. So this 1 hour montage of the worst moments of my playthrough with the comments superimposed became known as "This is how you don't play Metal Gear Solid 2. Now, there's a lot of rumors around this that when it released, it got tons and tons of views and tons of viral popularity on YouTube, but then got taken down. Now, I've already spoken about this in my Down the Rabbit Hole commentary. That's a video that talked about my history over the years. I will 100% again reiterate this. I had nothing to do with that video getting taken down. I don't know how it got taken down. I don't know if someone lied about who they were. I was partnered with Machinima at the time. Many Machinima had something to do with it. I have absolutely no idea, but I did not do it. But apparently the original version of the video was taken off the internet only to be re-uploaded again and again find traction. Again, mostly, I guess, because a lot of people who were a fan of it were pissed that originally it had gotten taken down. And this time it went viral a second time. All right? So, based on the popularity of the original video, Evil AJ said, oh, I'll go ahead and I'll make another one because Phil also played Metal Gear Solid 3. This time around, he extrapolated a little bit about the formula that he was using in his Metal Gear Solid 2 video, refined it a little bit. This one also went viral, okay?
It's almost like edited DSP content from back in the day was more popular than DSP's raw content. As far as I can tell, Lord Boros, he's not said you see yet, no.
So now, with 2 viral videos on the internet, basically making fun of me and my gameplay style, Evil AJ was kind of well known in the circles of people who just didn't like me. What ended up happening was people were inspired, and people took the idea of "This is how you don't play" and went ahead and made tons of their own style of videos for pretty much any game I would play. It didn't matter if it was an older playthrough of mine or a brand new one for a new release. It seemed like for a while there, for many years, there was always a "This is how you don't play" video of my playthrough out on the internet within a few weeks of the end of my official playthrough here on DSP Gaming. And a lot of them got very popular. In fact, there's other people, I'll give a few shout outs here. Everyone knows The Outsider for doing his style of "This is how you don't play" video. And wasn't it Sebastopol Queen who used to put out ones of like Bloodborne and Dark Souls videos? They got very, very popular, right? Very popular. And
he has no time to watch other people's content, never mind the tractor content, but he knows these names off the top of his fucking head. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. He knows these teams. Yeah, big up to the Outsider, man. He's the one these days. He's still going strong, the Outsider. He still works hard and he still delivers these days to this day on This Is How You Don't Play. So, well, some are like 7 hours long, man. Jesus Christ, man. That's a lot to endure. Even for edited film stuff, 7 hours is quite a lot. Oh no, myself, he does know King Jad, because he knows King Jad because he contributed the other day in Final Fantasy. So he definitely does know King Jad. He doesn't know King Jad as a detractor. If he just realised that somebody called themselves King Jad and contributed to his stream. So it's well Phil knows King Jad, he doesn't actually know me. So there you go. I got 3 publicity because some random fucking troll, probably OIC or some pish, was pretending to be me in his fucking chat. Who knows? Fuck it.
I'll give shout outs where credit is due, because what those people did, instead of just copying what Evil AJ did, they did better. They started adding in memes. They started adding in additional content that actually made these really fun transformative works, in my opinion. While Evil AJ's videos essentially just took a montage of the worst moments and added comments over it, which is kind of arguable if you can really say, is that truly a transformative work when all you...
Yes, it is transformative. Evil AJ added his own thoughts and opinions as well. He extrapolated the fucking worst moments of your playthrough and showed why it was the worst moments of his playthrough. It is definitely transformative. Fuck off, Phil.
Did was edited down the running time and put negative pastes on it? Or would it be more of you needed to actually comment over it, add some kind of commentary and criticism that's definitive rather than just what someone else said? actually adding in these memes and things, making it look different from the original work. So what I would say is, as much as you can argue the original This Is How You Don't Play is maybe a gray area of whether they were true fair use or not, you can absolutely argue that the later products of This Is How You Don't Play absolutely were. Okay? And again, as much as originally I reacted badly to them, because I will publicly admit to you all I did. When these videos first started coming out, here was my mentality. You got to understand that 10 years ago was a very different time from today. 10 years ago, I was not a live streamer. I was not an interactive live streamer who was reliant on crowdfunding at all. YouTube was a very different place. I was making my entire living on YouTube, meaning every time that I uploaded a video, I was reliant on the ad revenue on that video to make revenue to pay my bills, to have a living. That was it. There was no other crowdfunding, nothing. It was all YouTube. And it was viable to do so back then. I was much bigger on YouTube, and YouTube was paying way more money on advertisements. So you have to think of it this way. Unlike today, where if I do a playthrough and someone rips the videos and does This Is How You Don't Play, what do I give a shit? My fan base watched the original playthrough live on stream and supported it via crowdfunding. Even if maybe a few people don't watch the on-demand playthrough because they watched This Is How You Don't Play, it still gives me free exposure.
Okay, he said bills. I wasn't paying attention because I was typing in chat, so he said bills. That's a bingo. 2 seconds. There we go, that's a bingo, there we go. Fantastic stuff. It's actually been a wee while since I've had anything to take off the bingo card. It's been a wee while, you know. I was expecting kind of more anger from Phil at this point, but it might still come.
Sure, some people might come check out my content and you'd actually hear. There's people probably right now in the stream chat who will raise their hand and admit, yeah, I used to watch negative videos like that about Phil, but it inspired me to come check out the live streams, and now I actually like the content and I support it. And I'm okay with that, because today is different. 10 years ago was way different. 10 years ago, a view taken away from DSP Gaming was literally taking income out of my pocket. You got to understand that. It was a very different time. So, again, someone taking all of my content, making a montage of only the worst moments on purpose to spin it in a negative way, and then superimposing negative pastes of comments over it, which again, arguably, is that fair use or not? I guess you could say either way, you can have an argument. I was pissed, and I totally reacted in the wrong way. Rather than kind of seeing that potentially this could be a new audience and riding with it, maybe even making my own This Is How You Don't Plays, or at least highlighting those so that maybe people understand I'm not mad about them, I had completely the opposite situation. I was pissed. I was angry. I insulted everyone who had watched those videos, saying that it was theft. I insulted everyone who liked the videos and made the videos. It was bad. It was probably the worst case scenario of how I could have possibly reacted, except if I had tried to take them all down, which I did not. If I was like went on a copyright claiming tirade and tried to claim them all, that would have been the worst case scenario. I did not do that. But from what I said and did, from my reaction, was pretty darn bad. And I can look at that now, over 10 years later, and I can say, oh, I fucked up. Okay, I shouldn't have reacted in that way. So my attitude from that point on was, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. I know these videos exist, all right? And here's the thing. Even though those videos did get a lot of popularity over the years, typically, not always, my playthroughs would do better. And what I mean by that is if you take all the cumulative views of all the parts of my playthroughs, which in some cases were dozens, if not hundreds of parts, they would make hundreds of thousands of views, as opposed to those videos would get, you know, decent video views. So there were some people who were watching me in my positive light on my channel, while there was kind of also this growing mass of people hate watching over here in the This Is How You Don't Play videos. Now, why am I telling you all this is the history of This Is How You Don't Play? Well, because Evil AJ, the originator of This Is How You Don't Play, after making his original 2 videos, did attempt from time to time to make other negative things about me. I don't specifically know if he ever made another formal This Is How You Don't Play, but he definitely did other things like highlighting me raging in fighting games and things like that. And they never really got much traction compared to his original videos. So, eventually, trying to stay relevant, desperate for relevance because this guy had no relevance outside of the This Is How You Don't Play videos, he tried to do other things over the years, like This Is How You Do Play, a really odd series where he attempted to play the same games that I had played, only claiming to play them better than me.
Phil doesn't understand that Evil AJ very likely and very probably played Metal Gear Solid before Phil touched it. I'm pretty certain that Evil AJ has played every single Metal Gear game. including like the fucking like 2D versions and all that shit. Evil AJ is a huge fan of the Metal Gear Solid series. And yeah, he's got every right to call it "This is how you do play" because it's him playing the game and it's showing you how to fucking play it well. Evil AJ is capable of getting like the fucking top ranks in these games, the fucking top tiers, and like you get different kind of wee titles and prizes and all that shit for how well you do in a fucking playthrough. You know, is it the maximum difficulty in these Metal Gear Solid games? At least the kind of the console versions, kind of European extreme difficulty. You get spotted once, you die. The game's over. You know, I was gonna say you die. You effectively die. You get spotted by a guard. The game ends. And Evil AJ was able to conquer that. He's not just playing the game just as, I'm going to do better than Phil, watch this. He plays the game because he likes the game, he's passionate about the game, and it's his fucking game to enjoy. And he's perfectly entitled to call it fucking "This is how you do play" because he is the originator of "This is how you don't play," and he showed you how not to play the fucking game, thanks to your efforts from Phil. And then he's going to fucking show people the best way you can play the game, and he's showing his fucking experience in the game, his knowledge in the game, sharing his fucking strategies in the game for all to enjoy.
As an e-dick measuring size contest or something, like, I really don't understand the point. And by the way, those series were not successful. Yes, he would maybe get a few tens of thousands of views here or there. It never took off like the original "This is how you don't play" videos.
I don't think it was meant to, though. Evil AJ is not a YouTuber. He makes YouTube content occasionally, whatever I did in the past anyway. He is not doing this every single fucking day trying to do what you're doing, Phil. He is not trying to be a DSP competitor. He made some fun videos and he had fun making them. He is not trying to fucking do this for a fucking living. His fucking bills are not dependent on how many views his videos get, unlike you, Phil. He's not out there fucking begging people to fucking tip him behind the scenes so he can make his fucking utility bill, unlike you, Phil. You cannot fucking compare Evil AJ to you, Phil, because it's two different fucking worlds. Your world is a sad and lonely world where you're trapped in this fucking office of yours, making this fucking stupid podcast every single fucking day, begging every single fucking day, playing some random game poorly every single fucking day, until you're probably fucking dead. Evil AJ doesn't have to fucking worry about that shit. He can play games for fucking fun. He can fucking make a random video right now, upload it, and then not give a shit how many views it gets because he had fun making a video and he just goes off and does whatever he fucking wants. He can eat a pizza or something. By the way, shout out to Evil AJ's love of pizza. That guy's pizza knowledge is top tier. He knows a good pizza when he sees one. This is unbelievable salt from Phil, man. This is unbelievable bitterness from Phil. Trying to compare himself to Evil AJ. He's trying to put himself in comparison with Evil AJ when it's two completely different fucking worlds. Evil AJ is not an actual content creator fucking relying on YouTube. It'd be different if fucking Phil's compare himself to RTU. Or Wings, you know. I'm just using these two as very easy examples because they both rely on making content and their fans giving them shit. You know. But he's comparing himself to Evil AJ, who doesn't have to worry about fucking YouTube views, unlike Phil. It just fucking blows my mind. It really does.
And didn't get him any kind of notoriety or popularity like he wanted, okay? So that being said, over the years, Evil AJ faded into obscurity.
How? I mean, faded into obscurity. You're talking about him now. Here he is. Hello. Has he got any new tweets? But let's see if he tweeted anything else since then. No, it still is. Although he may have responded, actually. Let's see tweets and replies. He may have responded to some people. Nah, I didn't. Yeah, but he's still perfectly fucking relevant. He's got over 3,000 followers on Twitter. He even follows me. I'm quite fortunate to get followed by Evil AJ.
Or did he?
Hey, dumb close up.
And the reason I say that is because even though you like to think that maybe he was gone for good and for good riddance, he actually never stopped hate watching me. as you can clearly see whenever you follow his Twitter feed and you see him making multiple tweets every single day in response to the things that I say and do on my streams. I'm not kidding.
You still haven't blocked Phil. So you're following Evil Age's Twitter feed and yet you're still blocked him. Phil. So Phil visited Evil Age's Twitter aware that he blocked a guy. I just don't get it, man. At no point in time did you try to sort out permission to fucking... I'm not saying Phil needs a permission, I'm just saying Phil said he was going to get permission and then never bothered his arse to try and get permission. Evil AJ, I hope you fucking keep fucking bullying this man. You keep bullying Phil all you fucking want, pal. We're behind you.
It's been over a decade, and this guy on a daily basis posts up about me on his Twitter multiple times whenever I'm streaming. It's not an exaggeration. This guy never stopped following me. Even though no one talks about him, no one even addresses, who talks about the original This Is How You Don't Plays anymore?
I do. I'm not everyone, but I still fucking talk about him. I watched one this morning. It's the one you want to watch tomorrow, Phil, but you don't get to because he privated it. So get it fucking up, you wee dick. For fuck's sake, man. I'm getting annoyed. I can only imagine. How is Evil AJ still keeping relatively cool about all this shit, man? You know,
Money, money, yeah, money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, money, money.
Thank you very much, Barrett. We also super chat. They said blocking people and still following them. Phil's new bathroom stall to hide in. Exactly. It's unbelievable. Let's go to his YouTube. 5 months ago, ZapCon 7. I have no idea what that is. 6 months ago, I played the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Is this how you do play Super Mario Bros. 2, Ghosts and Goblins, a year ago? What's the saying? Evil AJ does this for fun. I need money for WWE Mobile. What's this? You can tip Evil AJ if you want. There you go, it's a tipping page for Evil AJ. If people want to give Evil AJ money, there's a fucking link for it, fuck it. There you go. If anyone wants to fucking give Evil AJ a wee tip for living rent-free in Phil's head, there you fucking go, guys. Enjoy. Hey, Yami Jackie, welcome to the stream.
But this guy literally still he's watching this right now. Don't fool yourself. He's watching this shit right now. Okay? He also tried to interject himself into my content over the years, despite the fact that I couldn't give two shits. There's been various different versions of Street Fighter 2 that I've played online over the years, and he's tried to fight me and play me in multiple versions of them, again, in some odd edict measuring contest to say that he's a good Street Fighter player and can beat me. Which is hilarious because, yes, he has beaten me, although I've beaten him way more than he ever did beat me. And the times that he usually does defeat me, he either uses Blanca or Balrog. He actually makes his internet connection shitty on purpose so that I can't react to the things he does, and he uses online abusable tactics. Allow me to give you an example. When you're fighting Blanca in Street Fighter 2, he's one of the worst characters in the game. He's got some interesting abilities, like when he does a jumping attack with a light punch or light kick, some of the best air-to-air combat in the game. He can beat almost everyone with that move.
What the hell does this have to do with This Is How You Don't Play? Let's actually check. We'll check YouTube. We'll go back to YouTube again for Evil AJ, see if he's got any videos on... I know we're fucking derailing ourselves a wee bit here. Let's search Street Fighter. Did he make Phil rage quit? 120k views. 120k views for rage quit. What's this? Ah, here we go. Hang on. What about this one? I mean, I don't know what this one is.
Only one be declared the best. A battle is set.
That's not DSP, is it? Nah. That's just some random guy thought, okay. But this one is, oh, hang on. This one with DSP here. So, let's go back to the start here. Oh, it's a compilation. It's a 3-hour video. I was going to say it's a 3-hour fucking video. No, I'm not going to fucking watch any. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. Yeah, I'll put the fucking link in chat. You guys fucking want to watch this at your own leisure? Fucking go for it, guys. 3-hour goddamn video. Goddamn. All the times Phil has played Evil AJ in Street Fighter. I was just hoping for like a wee video where, you know, he was just beating DSP's ass. But I don't think he's got that. I will. It's probably included in that 3-hour montage, though. It's probably included in that 3-hour montage, I'm quite sure. Any fresh tweets from Evil AJ, or is it still keeping quiet now? All because I put the videos on private, holy shit. Okay, so we're getting up to some more salt.
Air to air, okay? But all you do is you see him jump and you knock him out of the fucking air with a reversal move. Or you walk forward under him and you hit him from behind. It's very easy to beat Blanca. He's one of the worst characters in Street Fighter 2. But when you're playing online with a bad connection, he almost can become unbeatable. And Evil AJ would actually purposely seek me out in Street Fighter 2 versions, match with me on purpose, turn on his lag switch, and try to get wins on me to measure the size of his E-penis. I just don't understand it. Dude, you had your moment in the sun 10 years ago with Originate. You can, for the rest of your life, okay? For the rest of your life, you can say, I am the creator of This Is How You Don't Play, which went on to become this storied series that basically destroyed Phil and his gameplay for a decade, right? Isn't that enough? Like, you understand, you're never, ever going to have that level of anything ever again. You're never going to have that level of notoriety. There's a time when you got to...
Look who's fucking talking, you dick. Look who the fuck is talking. Your fucking most notable claim to fame is jerking your tiny wee penis on stream, and it's so fucking small the webcam couldn't fucking see it. That is your big claim to fame, Phil. You got caught jerking it on goddamn stream. No one will fucking let that go. No one will ever let you fucking forget that shit. That is how you're remembered. You are known. You are not even famous for being a name. You are famous. You're kind of finger snap famous. You're that guy. You're the guy. You're the guy that that. You're the guy that that. That's the guy. That is the guy. He's not even famous by name. He is famous by something he did. He's that guy that did this. This is your fucking legacy, Phil. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Learn to move on. It's kind of hypocritical of me to say that because here I am 10 years later, also making content way less prominent than I used to be. But you know what? I've changed myself for the better. I've become a better person. I've moved on from a lot of the grudges and problems that I used to have and the way I used to behave in my old content. I make a totally different style of content now that's much more small scale.
Yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Yami Jackie, for super chat. It says there's no such thing as a lag switch DSP. Laughing my fucking ass off. Yeah, it's just copium from Phil. Straight up copium. Straight up, full on copium. By the way, I thought Phil was only going to spend 10 minutes at most on this. Rain for fucking 30 minutes, man, and I think he's going to easily win that bet. We're fucking well past 10 minutes. Jesus Christ. I'm tempted to go 1.25 speed. Oh, does everyone want 1.25 speed? Or should we keep it at normal speed for now, just for the salt? It's actually not boring seeing Phil be all and salty and all that shit, but if people want me to go faster, I will. 1.5 is too fast, I think. 1.25, we'll do 1.25.
But still, I feel as meaningful as what I used to do, and I have a fan base that supports that.
Meaningful. Straight away, we got another bingo. Meaningful. That's another bingo, baby. We may get a full house here.
You just sit there on Twitter hate watching me all day. You haven't grown or evolved. You're the same fucking nasty, angry dude, so upset that I banned you from comments over a decade ago, and you won't let go.
How the fuck do you know? You blocked him. You have no idea what Evil Age has been up to in the fucking decade or so. I mean, you scroll through his Twitter feed, you know. Just scroll through his Twitter feed. He talks about various things, whatever, you know, it's DSP related, a lot of it DSP related. Yeah, look, he got a video card. Another piece in possession now, and those most crucial. GeForce RTX 3080 Ti. I don't need to be a prophet to know that's a solid capture card our boys got there. That's a very solid capture card, even I know that shit. You know? And it's just fucking talking about random shit, it's just looking at random shit, you know? Yeah, he fucking follows DSP's antics, of course he fucking does. He also retweets some random shit now and again. It is what it is. Hey, WWE Champions. Look at that shit. That's definitely WWE Champions this for. That's definitely WWE Champions. GPUs are a total sign of being obsessed with Phil. According to FRP, okay. That's a video card, not a capture. Okay, Prophet, I'm a dumbass. I'm still a dumbass. Okay, I clear. Okay, so let's. Okay, scroll up again, scroll up. There we go. This is a video card, not a capture. I'm sorry about that, guys. Sorry for misinformation. And he's using a Ryzen 9 5950X in case anyone's curious what CPU he's using. There you go. If I go back to the fucking top. Has he tweeted anything else since then? Yeah, I'll cause I put the vision private holish. I'm going to like these retweets. Christ, man. Right, let's get back to the bingo.
Fucking sad. It really is. Okay? So why on earth am I even bringing up Evil AJ in 2022 when he has zero pertinence to anything? Okay? I'll tell you why. Because the whole idea of tomorrow's marathon was that you guys wanted to see me react to the original This Is How You Don't Play video, the one that started it all. And I had revealed to you guys, hey guys, guess what? I have never watched it. I've seen excerpts from it. I've watched segments of it. I know what it is, but I've never actually sat down and watched it. So much like me sitting down and watching the Down the Rabbit Hole video about myself or the John and Howard video about myself, this is an opportunity for me to actually finally directly react to that content. And you know what? Much like I did with those other videos, to admit how bad of a gamer I was, I didn't give two fucks about anything back then, to kind of laugh along with the video and make fun of myself as much as just be exposed to what it was, that phenomenon that exploded over a decade ago on YouTube, right? I think it's going to be absolutely fascinating. No, that's what I thought you guys wanted. That's what you voted for, right? So,
I mean, you probably should have made sure you could have reacted to it first before promising your fans that. You promised your fans something that you didn't even check you could actually give them. You told your fans, hey, I'm going to react to this. And you never asked AJ if he could. And his response to you blanking him, not even bothering to ask him, was just to make sure he couldn't do it anyway. You never even tried to ask. There's no guarantee Evil AJ would have said yes, he might have. If you are humble, if you said, look, can I react to this for my fans want it, I would appreciate it. You just have to swallow your pride a little bit for all the toxicity you've thrown his way over the years, for all the times you wanted him to get taken away by the fucking white coats and all that shit, you know. All the fucking mental insults you actually threw, you called him mentally ill several fucking times. All the horrible slurs you used on him, all the fucking insults, all the tirades, all the attempts at getting this shit shut down, which you have been liable for. You couldn't even remember if you ever had tried to actively get his shit taken down or not. You admitted it before, Phil. You couldn't remember if you had any involvement in trying to get his shit taken down. You admitted it publicly last month. You never once tried to reach out and say, hey, can I use this video for my fans? My fans really want this. I've never seen it in its entirety before. Can I watch this for my react shit? You just assumed you could. You assumed it'd be perfectly fucking fine. This is on you, Phil.
So here I am. This is going to be great. This is going to be absolutely exciting. Here we go. Now, about a week ago, just to be sure that I knew what I was doing, I searched the internet. I found the video. This is how you don't play Metal Gear Solid 2. It's about 57 minutes long. And that kind of surprised me, because most of This Is How You Don't plays after that were much longer. In fact, I think the Metal Gear Solid 3 one's much longer. And then after that, they ended up being 2-3 hours in length moving forward for most people who made them. So for me, oh, the original's only 57 minutes? Oh, shit. And I'm like, damn, that's definitely not going to be enough to fill the entire marathon. My marathons are like 6-7 hours long. So that's when I announced to you guys, okay, we're going to do a co-marathon. Yes, I'll react to that video, but then for the second half, we'll finish the closet cleaning. Okay? So all was well and good. And then what I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to get all that set up and be a little bit ready in advance for Saturday. So 2 nights ago, not last night, but the night before, I sat down, I started searching again. I was like, let me set it up, let me get it ready, so that way I'm good to go and I have stuff ready to go for Saturday. I can't find it. I'm like, where the hell is the video? I know I watched it. I swear I'm not crazy. I just fucking watched it, right? So I go to my view history on YouTube, which you can go look through your video view history. It's gone. I'm like, what? How the fuck would I know it's 57 minutes long if I didn't watch it? This doesn't make any sense. So I'm racking my brain. I'm like, wait a minute. I got an idea. Someone must have posted up about this video at some fucking point. So I just started searching Google in general. And I found a couple people who had linked to the video from other sources. And when you click on the link, you get a message that pops up. Oh, this video is set to private. Now, when I discovered this, I couldn't believe it. I was like, you've got to be joking me. Let me get this straight. All right? The guy who 10 years ago, okay, argued that everything he did was fair use, right? That anything that you do, oh, you're going to take content from someone else and edit it together, and you're going to comment on it. That's a transformative work. That's completely allowed. That's fair use, right?
Well, why do you private your streams? You private your streams after every single fucking stream, Phil. When you finish the whole stream, you private that shit. Why are you able to private your streams, and yet fucking EJ cannot private his videos? Explain that to me, Phil. Why are you allowed to private your live streams and yet AJ cannot private his fucking videos that he has made?
That's protected by fair use law. You can't come after me for it. It's commentary. It's criticism. It's allowed on the internet. So therefore, you can't do anything about it. You can't copyright claim me for it. You can't come after me legally. It's all allowed. The same guy who for over a decade was allowed to have that video up, and I never went after him for it or anything like that. I said, it can exist. Go right ahead. The moment when I say, okay, it's 10 years later, it's time to admit that back then I was a different guy. I made a lot of mistakes. I did a lot of dumb content. Let's go back and watch that. This is how you don't play that went viral. Let's laugh at how dumb I was and the misfortunes of me playing the game in a bad way. I'm sure I'm going to cringe every time I insulted Kojima. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to basically be kind of the same as any other watcher of that video and laugh along with the making fun of myself. That's what I've been doing with this React content, admitting my faults and basically showing that things have definitely changed in the last decade. Okay? So finally, after 10 years, I decided to change myself and improve myself, which I feel was probably the original intention of those videos to begin with. Evil AJ at one point felt, man, Phil fell off as a content creator. Not only is he putting out shovelware content, junk, but now he's being mad at me. He's banning me from comments. How many other fans did he ban? You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I kind of get that mindset. I understand maybe why he originally made the video. I'm here 10 years later to observe it and basically acknowledge it. Oh no. Well, now Phil's going to, oh, fuck that. Private the video. Really? Really? After 10 years that I let you have that video on the internet.
Excuse me. Let him have it? You let him have it? Fucking 10 minutes ago you said you couldn't be arsed and you were alright with it. 10 minutes ago it was no big fucking deal. And now it's I allow you to have this content on your channel. What in the fuck? I said I wasn't going to fucking pause anymore, man, but what the fuck? This guy's breaking my fucking brain tonight, I swear to fuck, man. I wish to hell I could talk to Evil AJ right now and just get his thoughts as we do this, man. Fuck. I mean, I don't do.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Barrett Wells, for Super Chat. I can't wait for the receipts of DSP of the horrible crap he said about AJ starts popping up after so many years, justifying AJ. I can probably find some for you right now. Fuck it. Let's see. DSP Evil AJ. Anything? Is there anything at all about the insults? There's a video called DS Positive that Evil AJ made, ironically. Is there anything? That's how we won't watch the whole thing of this.
To be ridiculing people and making fun of them, I mean, it's not what I want to do. I want to entertain through comedy, through gameplay. I don't want to entertain through hate and making fun of people.
Alright, get in the fucking music. Oh, I know that one, yeah.
DSP, why'd you let your fans carry you through to the end game?
It's just general, okay? This is not insults about him. This is insults in general about him being negative about most people in general. Is there anything comments-wise? Is there anything about white coats in here? I don't know. I thought it'd be easier to find things on YouTube about that, but nah. And by the way, if you want to watch this video from Evil AJ, there you go. I'll throw a link in the fucking channel. There you go. Right, back to Bingo. I'm working way behind Bingo. I keep derailing myself and I keep getting distracted by Phil being dumb.
And I never stopped you from making more. And I let everyone else on the internet make them. The moment that I decide...
It's not just Evil AJ now. It's everybody. Everybody that makes DSP videos, Phil has allowed out the kindness of his fucking gout-ridden heart. Oh my, I just... Oh, apparently we should be thanking Phil for allowing us to be making this content. Thank God that Phil allows us to play bingo. Thank God. Yeah, it is like threatening a lot of people with this kind of narrative.
To highlight or do something positive with it, now you make it private. And what's hilarious is I posted up on Twitter, I said, I can't believe this. Evil AJ must be the pettiest person on the internet. That he would do that like that. So we'll talk about this on Friday and we'll reassess what we're going to do on Saturday's podcast. I started getting messages from people saying, oh, you have to understand. No. Evil AJ, he's not hiding that video so you can't do your React marathon. He's doing it because he got falsely threatened by someone saying that they were going to hit him with false copyright strikes if he left the video up. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? First of all, he left up a ton of other content on his channel that's mine. A ton of other montages of me playing fighting games and shit. That's not down. So unless he privated his entire channel, what the fuck are you talking about? He literally waited for the moment I was going to do this marathon to private the video, and just that one specific video, so that I couldn't go ahead with my marathon as planned.
Oh boy, Phil, that really sucks. Did you try talking to AJ at any point? I cannot believe he's fucking moaning and bitching and crying about this, all without never having fucking tried to talk to Evil AJ one fucking time about this. He hasn't blocked on Twitter still, for fuck's sake.
That's the very definition of pettiness, okay? The very definition of pettiness. All right? So, I know it's bullshit. The troll defense squad came out to defend the guy. They're so full of crap, all right? So if you actually want to know what really happened, let's take it from the horse's mouth, shall we? Let's actually see what Evil AJ had to say about the subject. Here's his Twitter account, and just moments after me posting up...
Oh good, he's actually got the tweet included, and for the record he still has yet to ask her permission. 5 days ago, Phil, 5 fucking days ago, you said that you should actually go out and ask, this is why you go out and ask for permission, because those content creators have a right to DMCA strike you if you fucking react to their content without their fucking permission. 5 days ago, on your podcast, Phil, you said that this is why you seek out permission for reacting to this shit. 5 days ago, you held yourself liable to these kind of standards, and yet now you don't have to ask for permission. Because it's Evil AJ. Go on, explain this one, Phil, explain this one. I want to see what your fucking semantics are like for this one.
About that on my Twitter, he basically directly responds in such a manner. He says... I can't even read it. I got old man eyes, excuse me. Nah, bitch, you're an irredeemable piece of shit. I have a few reasons for doing this. Long story short, go fuck yourself. Then he posts again. He says, and for the record, he still hasn't asked me for permission to react to the video. Okay. Great. We got to unpack a few things here before we can actually move on. All right? Okay. So... he basically says he has a few reasons for doing it. Doesn't say what they are, okay? And
he doesn't have to fucking tell you what they are. He has his reasons, and you've yet to even fucking talk to him yourself. So, fuck off, Phil.
Is that, you're a bitch, you're an irredeemable piece of shit, and therefore I'm not going to allow you to watch my video. Okay. I think you've already confirmed what I just said about being petty, right? Like, literally, everyone else on the planet can watch and react to the video until the person who's the subject matter, and then you say, oh, no, you can't do that. Right? It's bullshit.
Oh, you have had a decade to have watched it. The video has existed for over a fucking decade. It has been available for public consumption for an entire decade. And yet, he tries to monetize it. And he actually has already technically earned the money from it because his fans had to fucking hit a membership goal for him to get this fucking shit watched in the first place. and yet he cannot deliver on what he promised his fans now. All because, I'm not saying it's purely because he didn't ask for permission. Evil AJ might have just said, fuck off, Phil. You're a shitey fucking person. I don't want anything to do with you. You're an arsehole. Stay away from me and my content. Or Evil AJ might have just said, you know what, fine. You know, the fans really want it. I'm kind of interested to see how you're going to fucking spin this shit. Knock yourself out. But DSP never even tried. He never even tried to fucking ask.
It's completely... It's called changing the situation because you don't like me and you have a grudge against me. This has nothing to do with anything that you'd like to spin it as. You still have a grudge against me in 2022, over 10 years after you were banned from commenting on my videos. You've stalked me at every moment. You've tried to interject yourself into my fighting game content. You tried to make This Is How You Do Play series that failed miserably because no one cares about you playing games. You won't let it go. You have an obsession with me that's dangerous, verging on the edge of needing help. You need to move the...
How the fuck is he still saying this? Nothing changes. History repeats itself. Phil is still calling for the fucking white coats to take Evil AJ away. All because he can set his fucking video in private for his own reasons. I cannot believe. I didn't think I'd get this annoyed. I really didn't. I was enjoying this Friday. But it's the end of the working week. I got paid. I'm happy. You know, all is good. You know, then I fucking watch Phil and I'm getting annoyed with him. I'm getting triggered. I'm fucking yelling down a fucking microphone about how much of an idiot this guy's been. How the hell is AJ fucking keeping calm about this fucking guy being this fucking... How is he? What's he saying? Has he said anything recently? Nah, that's the most recent thing. You know, I'm retweeting this shit. Get it fucking out there.
The fuck on from this kind of behavior. It's not healthy. And anyone in your life who cares about you and knew about this, at this point should have had an interjection, an intervention, saying, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you hate watching Phil and commenting? Your entire Twitter feed is tweets about Phil. How did no one tell you that's fucked up and messed up and you shouldn't do it? I don't understand. Really, this is just crazy.
Oh wait, I think we got another bingo there. 2 seconds. Actually, it's not technically a bingo, but I think it's something for the card. 2 seconds.
Why are you hate watching Phil and commenting? Your entire Twitter feed is tweets about Phil.
I think it said nobody or no one.
How did no one tell you?
There you go, it said no one. Okay, that's what I wanted. I haven't nearly fucking missed that there.
That's fucked up and messed up and you shouldn't do it. I don't understand. Really, this is just crazy. Over the top nonsense and behavior. All right? I'm not joking. Go check this kid's Twitter feed.
Oh, and thank you, Hawk Swervers, for actually pointing out. He said, you see. He actually said, you see what I mean, but in fact, he said, you see. So that is actually a bingo after all. So, click. And let me get the wee bingo horns going for you guys. We are 3 away from a full house. We could do it today, guys. We might do it.
It's out of control. It's nonsense. It's like, oh my god, seriously, this is the person? Yeah, it's just me. It's me. We're talking about DSPs. Okay, DSP. Oh, random comment has nothing to do with DSP. 12 more comments about DSP. Who the fuck talks about this guy or cares about or is reading his Twitter feed? You know? It's nuts. But anyway, I digress. If this doesn't confirm exactly what I'm saying, then I don't know what else will. His own...
Why have you not addressed that you had not asked for permission once? Even though in the 1st of May, you said you had to... Don't make me find the fucking video. I'm going to find the fucking video, you fucking dick. This motherfucker is making me fucking search pig. Go. This is the fucking idiot, man. No, I showed this last night, but I'll share it with you guys as well here. 1st of May. Here we go. Listen to this shit.
Tales of it and then...
Wait for it. Listen to this shit.
I can't remember what they even are. I really don't know what the first one was. I would have to actually ask you guys what the original ones were.
He's talking about This Is How You Don't Plays Right. He's talking about the original This Is How You Don't Plays reacting to it right. But keep listening to what he says here.
To make heads or tails of it and then try to get permission from all people Evil AJ.
Tried to get permission from Evil AJ the 1st of May 2022. He even acknowledges at this point in time that this one, he would have to try and get permission from Evil AJ. And yet he's not once tried. How many months since then? It's been almost like fucking 4. 3.5 months later. No permission has been sought once. No communication has been fucking attempted by Phil for Evil AJ. DSP still has Evil AJ blocked. Ah, Jesus Christ, man.
Admittance that he's being petty. He still has a grudge against me. He literally waited for the moment where everyone else on the internet could do a react, but if Phil wants to do a react to prove that he's changed or do some kind of fun content, that's not allowed, right? So it's called being unfair, moving the goalposts, whatever you want to say. It's just, it's bullshit. It's the definition of pettiness, okay? Now, on top of all of this, if you're not aware, all right, apparently some people made an effort to re-upload This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2 in the last day or so because they thought that this was kind of messed up that this happened. From what I'm to understand, I don't have any evidence of this. I've been told he's striking people down with copyright.
You know what? I can confirm this. It's true. Give me a second, guys, and I'll show you. Don't worry about the screen being like this right now. Don't worry. Just give me a second, guys. Let me click on this. Here we go. There you go. This video, this used to be a video of a mirror of This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2. And Evil AJ struck it down. This video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by Evil AJ 2010. Not only did he get the video taken down, the channel this was on is gone, it's history. That channel is no more. I don't know if it's a detractor channel, I don't know if it was made by detractors or if it was made by Phil fanboys. I don't know, understand the purpose of a channel. It's trying to archive This Is How You Don't Plays. It didn't have that many subs. But at the end of the day, Evil AJ went after this channel and said, nah, this is my shit, fuck off. Which I'm perfectly fine with. Fucking Evil AJ put the work into his fucking video. It's his fucking right to fucking look after his content. Has he said anything else, Evil AJ? I'm kind of curious to see if he said anything else. As Phil caused, nah, okay. I think Phil must be stopping that. Look, wrong. He must be stopping the ranting soon.
Right claims. It could be wrong, and I'm going to preface this. Maybe it's bullshit. Maybe it's not true. But I heard at least a few people tried re-uploading this, and he's taking it down. Okay? It could be false. I'm just telling you what the hearsay. It's definitely hearsay. All right? So don't take that as fact. All right? But that's what I'm hearing. So not only does he not want me to be able to react it from his original version, he just doesn't want me to react to it at all. It's not just, oh, you're taking it off my channel. It's, you just shouldn't have the right to react to it whatsoever, even though it's about you. Now,
have you tried asking for a fucking permission?
I just want you to think about how hilarious of a situation this is. The original This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2 is about arguably 95% my content, maybe 5% him superimposing the comments from my content over the video. There's no original commentary. There's no superimposed like memes or criticisms. It literally is a really hard argument for a transformative work because it's pretty much almost all of my content. You understand that? Almost all of it, right? And it's hilarious to me that this guy who got away with having this on the internet for 10 years now is trying to say, well, I'm not going to allow you to make your own content out of my content when arguably his content is still mine. You could make that argument. Like I said, future This Is How You Don't Plays, that's a little different. Okay? Future This Is How You Don't Plays had so much transformative content in them, I don't think you can argue the original work. You could almost argue This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2 is the original work, just kind of a little bit of abridged, but it's definitely the same shit, just with comments on it. It's not even that big of a creative deal, right? Now, before we move on, because we are going to move on, first of all, let's address this from a legal standpoint, okay? Seriously, let's address this from a legal standpoint in two different ways, okay? I want to react to This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2, all right? There's two schools of thought on this. School of thought number one is when you do a react video on YouTube, that's a transformative work and it should be protected and allowed. The other school of thought is it's not. Now, from my understanding, there is legal precedent saying that react videos are transformative works. I'm not even going to consider that. I'm going to consider both sides of the argument. First of all, let's say that, for example, it is considered a transformative work. Then Evil AJ doesn't have a leg to stand on here. Hiding the video is petty as fuck, and trying to strike down other people putting out the video so I can react to it is also petty as fuck.
Oh, hold on. How? Wait, what? Did I fucking hear that right? I need to hear that again.
I'm going to consider both sides of the argument. First of all, let's say that, for example, it is considered a transformative work.
So let's say This Is How You Don't Play is transformative. Okay, right, okay, and?
then Evil AJ doesn't have a leg to stand on.
How in the fuck does that make sense? Evil AJ took videos down from other channels that was an exact mirror of his own shit. An exact 100% duplicate mirror of his own content. So nobody else made it transformative when he took his shit and put it on their channel. So Evil AJ went after him. And then made his own shit private because that is his choice.
Here. Hiding the video is petty as fuck, and trying to strike down other people putting out the video so I can react to it is also petty as fuck. He actually shouldn't have a legal right to do it, because if anyone else had a right to react to it and make their own content, I should too. It's bullshit that he thinks he could pull this, basically. It goes against everything he said over the years about fair use. It really does. Because the thing is, I could have hidden my playthroughs or stricken down his videos, and I never did. But when I'm about to use his content for something, oh, that's not allowed. That's the ultimate hypocrisy right there, completely destroying any kind of an argument that he would have. Okay? Now, let's even take the other side of it. All right? Let's say it was actually illegal to do a React video. Okay? Well, guess what? Your whole fucking channel is illegal. So just shut it down now. Literally all the shit on his channel is either him reacting to me or making fun of me and having my content in it. It's all React content.
Yeah, fucking newsflash, genius. All your fucking latest React shit is also illegal then. That means you're fucking both breaking the goddamn law, but in your fucking logic. This is so fucking dumb, man. He's fucking digging himself a fucking hole here, man. He doesn't even realise it, but if he's fucking trying to say Evil AJ is fucking doing something illegal, then all the fucking Phil's React shit is also fucking illegal.
It should be taken down immediately. So just private your whole fucking channel. If you're going to private, this is how you don't play Metal Gear Solid 2, privatize your entire channel because it's the same shit. So you can't have it both ways, which is what you want. You want to have selective protections of the law and selective use of content for you, but then when someone else wants, oh, that's not allowed because I said so. That's not how the law works. And that's not how YouTube works. Okay? So, when I read those tweets, allow me to share with you my actual...
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Brad Burnian, for a super chat. He says, all this over a privatised video. Lol. Yeah, I mean, Evil AJ said the same thing. All this just because he made his video private. So much toxicity going on here from Phil, man. To be honest, man, it's fucking setting me off, man, in big time, man. I don't know, man. Thank you very much for the super chat, though. Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Live reaction to what I read, or what I said, or let me try this again. Let me show you my actual live reaction, which I recorded when I read that tweet for the very first time. Wait, you're serious? He's serious. Fair enough. Now, you might say, wait a minute. The whole thing is based on the fact that he's claiming that you didn't ask for permission to react to his video. Okay. That's absolutely correct. I never asked Evil AJ for permission to react to his video. First of all, I don't have to. It's already been shown in a court of law that React content is a transformative work and legal to do.
Then why the fuck are you asking everyone else for fucking permission? Like fucking Frederick Knudsen and all that shit and fucking Rob Gavigan and all these other fucking dafties. You fucking go out your fucking goddamn way to ask these fucking nutters for permission. And you said 5 days ago on your podcast, you said that these content creators would have a right to DMCA strike you if you did not seek out their permission to react to their content. Was this an ignorant Phil speaking about the subject at the time? Were you wrong 5 days ago?
You don't need the permission of the content creator to do it. However, I've gone out of my way to actually do that with all the React content that I did this year. When I did Down the Rabbit Hole, I asked Frederick Knudsen. When I did, well, I was going to do a documentary about June the King. It never happened, but I did ask him. Rob Gavigan, I asked him. All that reaction content, I got permission to do before I did it because I felt it was a common courtesy. In the case of the video about Wings of Redemption, I wanted to be sure that what I was reacting to, he didn't deem as harmful or untrue. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't basically joining in on this piling on of hatred towards the guy. And he said, no, go right ahead and do it. Okay? That was me being a nice guy. All right? Now, I have absolutely no legal reason to have to be a nice guy to anyone. And in particular, in the case of Evil AJ, I don't even have to ask him for permission at all. Do you want to know why? Get ready for this one. Drum roll, please. I wish I had a drum roll, but my device broke. Ready? Because he already gave me fucking permission. Right here on his Twitter account in April 23rd of 2022, Orcs or Dorks asked him, hey, you know, Phil, we're ever to watch, this is how you don't play with Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, but they retracted it, you fucking dumbass. No, he retracted it. No, I'll show you. So that was April. Thank you for timestamping that, by the way, Phil. I really do appreciate it. So, 1 month later, I fucking left AJ's fucking channel. Oops. 1 month later. Where are we? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. He's fucking tweeting so much. Where are we? Almost there. Fucking load, you bastard. Blah, 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 blah. Hang on, wait. I have developed second thoughts about giving him permission to react on This Is How You Don't Play MGS2. Phil is not acknowledging this whatsoever. He changed his fucking mind about it. He changed his mind, he said, nah, you know what, I don't want him to do this anymore.
Money, yeah, money, oh, money, yeah, money.
Thank you very much, G-Dog 1968-64 nerd for the super chat. He says, so he can't watch the video, fine, but it's like everything in Phil's life. He doesn't want to work, but no, baby wants his bottle for doing nothing. Clean your room and move on and sell those games. Yeah. Exactly. It's just... Phil is just basically fucking bitter he can't monetize off Evil AJ. He cannot make money off of detractor content. Train has said it's definitely because LSP got struck after his Down the Rabbit Hole video. But in terms of why Evil AJ's trying to make his shit private or whatever, not get it see it, but Evil AJ's looking out for his own best interest in this channel here. He's not just made it private for one person, he's made it private for everyone. No one can get This Is How You Don't Play right now on his channel. It's not just one person that's been denied. Phil's acting like it's just one person. We can't get to it either. We have no way to get to it. I mean, we'll fucking search it. This is how you don't play. We've got Tekken Tag Tournament. And that's it, essentially. You've got, if you want, Phil, we can fucking react to your Tekken Tag Tournament shit. This is back in the fucking day when there's a 15-minute time limit for videos. But yeah, it's not available for anyone, so Phil's acting like it's all just about him. But it's not available for fucking anyone. Whoa, why is the page... But what happened to... Hang on. I might have lost the stream. I'm going to reload this and then try and find where I was. I think. I've lost the stream, guys. Phil's stream is gone.
There he is, classic Madden.
Fuck off. I fucking... shit. I can't know where I was, roughly.
This Is How You Don't Play, that's a little different. Okay. This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2 is the original work, just kind of a little...
Hang on. You can... No, okay, hang on. Okay, here we go. We're about here. It's okay, guys, I saved it.
Right here on his Twitter account in April 23rd of 2022, Orcs or Dorks asked him, hey, you know, Phil, we're ever to watch This Is How You Don't Play with Metal Gear Solid. Would you be okay with him doing that? To which he responds, oh, you know, flagging that for doing something that would be considered fair use, you know, that's moronic, and I'm not a litigious kind of a guy, so you know what, he's free to do whatever he wants with those videos. Oops! And you can delete the tweet and you can run from the truth, but you fucking said it, you dunce. You already gave me permission to do it. I don't have to ask you for jack diddly shit. Nah!
Okay, Phil, then react to it. Okay, Phil, then find the video and react to it then. I fucking dare you, Phil. You fucking react to it if you can. Because you know exactly what's going to happen. Evil AJ is going to come for you. He's going to make sure it is obliterated. I don't know what Evil AJ is going to fucking do. I really don't have a clue what Evil AJ has got in mind. I don't think that Phil can actually react to it though. He would not be going this fucking angry about this, you know, if he had the fucking option to still review the fucking thing. And it is possible he's got it. Bingo is not over, by the way. Sorry, Bingo's not over. We're still playing Bingo. We're almost got a full house, as you can see. But yeah. I just forgot to go back to the Bingo screen now, sorry.
Oh my god, it would be funny if it weren't so fucking sad. It would be even more funny, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, during my React Marathon, we're going to be reacting to something different, alright? I'm sorry that I can't go through with originally what I planned on doing.
After all that fucking talk, oh, he's fucking bigging himself up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna react to it anyway, you can't do anything about it, you fucking gave me permission already, you dunce. By the way guys, we can't react to it. We'll have to do something different. I wonder if he's going to use the Outsiders version instead.
But we're just gonna have to react to something completely different. We're gonna react to this instead. Okay? You know, sometimes when life gives you lemons, you just gotta make lemonade. Oh. I wonder what this is. What could this possibly be? I wonder. Well, I guess we'll just have to see tomorrow, right? We'll just have to see what this could possibly be. I don't know. We're going to have to react to something interesting. You know? I can't possibly imagine what this could be that we're going to react to tomorrow that someone doesn't have a legal ground to stand on to try to do anything about.
It looks like Phil had it downloaded anyway, or is it someone... it could be someone's different permission on Brand's version. So, hang on. Wait a second. Wait. If Phil has the original version anyway saved, then I'm going to have to give Phil credit and say, well done, even though you fucking wasted a whole bunch of salt, you know. If this is not Evil AJ's version of This Is How You Don't Play, and it's someone else's, then he has misled his fans for promising them him reacting to the original This Is How You Don't Play. He has misled his fans into fucking contributing to him to get memberships to hit a certain goal, only for him to not deliver on said goal. It's possible though that Phil already has it as well. We don't know yet.
Alright, so let's fucking reiterate. Evil AJ outright gave permission for me to react to his This Is How You Don't Play in April. He can't rescind that once given. It's...
Whoa. What do you mean you can't rescind permission? What in the fuck do you mean you can't rescind permission? So if I'm... Jeez, oh my fucking god. Is Phil that kind of guy that if he gets a woman drunk enough and she might say no 1,000 times but then says yes once, just, you know, accidentally, he thinks yes, party time, fair game, even if she keeps screaming no. She's like, no, you already said yes once, you're fucked. I don't understand Phil's fucking thinking here. Apparently people are never allowed to fucking rescind permission ever again. My fucking head's fried. My fucking head is so fucking fried, man. I'm just gonna show.
Already done. Alright? Legally, I have every leg to stand on because there is legal precedence that React content is protected under fair use law. A judge ruled it as such in a court case. Okay? This guy has absolutely no right whatsoever to try to do anything against me or DSP Gaming if I do a React video. If he files a false copyright strike against DSP Gaming when I do this React content, I have the definitive evidence on the internet. Even if he deletes the tweet, the Wayback Machine remembers. It's there and you can find it. There's the evidence he gave me the permission to do it. He has absolutely no right to false claim. And here's the kicker to all of this. Get ready for this one, guys. You're really going to enjoy this part. Because he already admitted publicly that I have the right to do it. If he files a false copyright claim against DSP Gaming, he's abusing YouTube's copyright claim system. He's already shown he had prerequisite knowledge that I had permission to use the content. So if he files a claim, he breaks the law. And his YouTube channel will be shut down for abuse of the YouTube copyright system. All right, one more time for good measure.
Yes, get over that!
What a jackass. I mean, seriously.
And the funny part about it is, and I'm totally not making up either. Over the last 24 hours, completely not asking for it, not didn't say I needed any help or whatever. 4 different people contacted me behind the scenes and sent me different versions of this is how you don't play Metal Gear Solid 2. And one of them even went to say, I'm a detractor of yours. I don't like you, but I've liked the React content you've done in the last year. It shows a different side of you. And it actually is interesting to see what you think about the hateful content that's been put out about you over the years. We were all looking forward to seeing this. And this jackass pulling this last minute, we actually think Evil Age.
Yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money. Money, yeah. Money. Oh, money, yeah. Money.
This one's for all my baby girls.
God fucking damn it, I was waiting the entire fucking time. That's annoying. Right, first of all, thank you very much to Chance for Super Chat. It says big ups to Phil for being brave enough to have an 1840s attitude about consent in 2022. Exactly, Phil's the type of motherfucker that even if you fucking scream no 1,000 times, because you said yes about 20 minutes ago before things even kicked off, then he's just going to remember you said yes at one fucking time, and it doesn't matter how many more times you scream no. Doesn't matter. You said yes one time, you're in it now, you're committed. Storm Martin EBFG, thank you very much as well for Super Chat. It says, I can't with this. I legit despise this man now. He is a very toxic, horrible piece of shit. He really is, Phil. There's nothing nice about this person. There really isn't. What is likeable about DSP? There's some aspects about DSP which are borderline admirable. Much like a cockroach is admirable for being able to resist an atomic bomb. Nobody likes cockroaches, but they kind of admire their strength to kind of survive some mad shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those kind of things, but Phil is an absolute cunt. There's just no other fucking way to say that nicely. He's an absolute cunt. I don't care if Susan doesn't like this fucking word on YouTube. He is an absolute total fucking cunt.
DJ is a dumb piece of shit and doesn't belong in this kind of detractor community for this kind of behavior. It's completely hypocritical of him to do it when he lets everyone else do it and now you can't. So here's the video, just do it. So there you go. So ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow on Saturday, the show must go on, as they say. It will be DSP reacts to whatever the heck this is. I'm not sure. I will look at it tomorrow and try to figure out what this could possibly be. But anyway, the moment that I pause it and talk over it, the moment that I interject any of my own content into it, it's a transformative work that can't be claimed on YouTube. Oh well. I mean, unless Evil AJ wants to do a false claim and lose his entire YouTube channel and existence on YouTube because I already have the evidence against him that he gave me permission to do it. I mean, go right ahead and see what happens there. As they say, play stupid games.
Money, yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you very much, Jammy Jackie, for a super chat. Who says, welcome to America, folks. We went back 95 years. Yeah, this is the face of America. Guys, this is the face of modern day America with a fucking, 1800s brain or some fucking shit, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, so if you give permission one time ever, even if you scream no in future, it doesn't matter to Phil. I'm actually scared, kind of. I don't usually give a shit about the woman in Phil's life, but did Leanna have to put up with this? Does Kat have to put up with this? It's probably quite fortunate that Phil kind of lacks a libido to take advantage of that horrible mentality of his. He shows more fucking lust for WWE champions than he does for any fucking woman, I'll tell you that much.
Get stupid prizes. All right. So, I hope you guys are excited for tomorrow. All right? I hope so. It should be a good day.
It absolutely should be a good day, and I hope that you guys will join me for it tomorrow. It should be a good, fun time. And like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to split the marathon, all right? Half of it is going to be that react, and the other half of it is going to be me cleaning out the rest of my closet, okay? That video, roughly, like I said, its airtime was around 57 minutes. I don't know if this version that I'm watching is 57 minutes or not, but we're going to be reacting to that, and basically it's going to end up being a few hours. It is. It's going to end up being a few hours of content. It's so humid in here. I got to turn, even though it's not even hot, it's humid. I got to turn on the air conditioner. Yeah. And, yeah, it should be a good time. All around, it should be a really good time. I hope you guys will join me tomorrow. It should be a good event. All right? What's hilarious is someone just said, oh, well, aren't you nervous that the person who's threatening him will threaten? No one's threatening him. He made it up. He didn't even say that, first of all. People made it up. It's bullshit. No one's threatening him. He did it on purpose to be petty. He's an asshole. He always has been. He hasn't grown. In over 10 years, the guy hasn't grown and let go of this grudge against me. He just continues the grudge, even though no one fucking cares, including me. He waits for moments like this to get a moment of popularity. Har, har, har. Big deal. As of now, no one cares about me.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Mastodon the Pizza Slicer for a super chat, and he says, for the record, we don't claim him as a citizen. I guess Mastodon the Pizza Slicer is an American, and yeah, he's refusing to let his country claim Phil as a fellow American. So there we go. And Phil right now is claiming that, you know, he doesn't care about Evil AJ. He just spent 40 minutes or so fucking screaming about him. He just spent all his fucking time losing his fucking tiny mind about Evil AJ. Apparently he doesn't care. Apparently he doesn't care, guys. Apparently, I don't give a shit about that shit. Dashy just DM'd AJ asking them to make Phil suffer. I mean, I don't actually know what Evil AJ can do, to be honest. He's inconvenienced Phil a couple of times. We got some good salt. Other than that, I'm not sure what can be done. But we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Again, he's fucking doesn't exist. We'll have a fun time with the marathon tomorrow and we'll move on, okay? Okay. Quite frankly, I don't really enjoy having to waste entire segments of my show on that, but I absolutely, positively had to show about what was going on here so that you guys understand for tomorrow, all right? Fair enough? Okay. Cool. All right. So, that's all I got. Tomorrow it's the marathon, and by the way, Sunday we're gonna swing back to Final Fantasy VII and try to finish it. Looks like we just got the super boss fights, and then at the end of that, it's the end of the game, the final boss fight. And then Sunday night will be Sunday Night Bites, my Bassmaster stream, where hopefully some of these fishing lures that I ordered on Amazon will arrive by then, and we'll have them for that event. Monday will be more Madden paired with Multiverses. No, 2 Point Campus. That's right, Monday's 2 Point Campus, and then Tuesday will be the premiere of Saints Row paired with Multiverses. Okay, so that's a rough idea, as I already said. This is actually going to continue all week. This is a very long streaming week for me, starting today. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all week. 7 days straight of streaming for me, okay? Cool. All right, shout-outs. Let's do it. See here. It looks like Parasolo became a member for 16 months. It says, happy Friday. Let's all have a great weekend. Thank you to Parasolo. Appreciate you re-upping your membership. Thank you for that. Jack Anderson became a member for 8 months. Thank you for re-upping your membership, Jack. I appreciate that. A B-Boy Cyclone did a 16-month re-up of the membership. It says, favorite cocktail? Mine is an old fashioned. You know, I've had an old fashioned before and I really liked it. I did, but I haven't had that many. I actually made a few of them at home. It's whiskey in that mix, right? That unique mix. It's kind of sweet and tasty. Man, my overall favorite cocktail. That's a tough question. There's a lot of different ones I like. I like fruity drinks like the Mai Tai. You know, I like a good margarita. I like a gin and tonic. As you guys know, everyone made fun of me for having Tanqueray in my videos for so many years or whatever. My travel vlogs. I used to drink, oh my God, did I used to drink rum. It was rum and Coke for the longest time in my life. There's a lot. I don't think I have a favorite, honestly. No, I like variety. Much like with food, I don't have a favorite food. I have a variety of stuff that I like to alternate between. Okay. Wicked Grom did a $5 super chat. He says, ooh, Madden, but here's $5. Spend it on whatever you want. Thank you, Wicked Grom. And that is the latest super chat. I appreciate that. You don't have to preface every contribution with spend it on whatever you want, by the way. I do appreciate that. All right, tip side of things. Our first tip of today is an anonymous tipper who tipped $5 and says, your Madden 20 streams helped me through a really tough time in my life. Looking forward to some chill football today. If I remember, Madden 20 was the one that had the really weird story mode, right? It was like the college kid who's coming up in college, and then he had to overcome obstacles. There was a weird story with characters in it, and then he got signed to a team or something. I think. I can't 100% remember, but I think that's what it was. It was Madden 19, was it? So I didn't play Madden 20 then. Is he talking about Madden? I don't know which Madden he's talking about then. But anyway, neither here nor there, right? Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And, yeah, I'm glad to hear that my stuff, basically entertains people and makes them feel better about messed up stuff going on in their lives or whatever it may be. That's very nice. So, thank you very much for that. And then, bruh tipped me $20 and says, here's some money. Thanks for the content over the years. There you go. Thank you to bruh for a $20 tip today. Appreciate that. All right, so that gets us up to $25 in tips to start today. Thank you very much, everybody. I just received a $1.49 tip. He says, for someone who has problems with you, Evil AJ has an interest in continuing to watch your content and stalk you across the internet. I remember him changing his name in Ultra Street Fighter 2 to continuing to play you in laggy matches. Like he, yeah, this is what I mean. It's not even stalker-ish behavior. It's stalker behavior. Someone who I have no interaction with, don't talk about, unless something like this comes up. And it was kind of like after 10 years, he's like, now's my time to shine. Now's my time to stick it to Phil. It's like, what the fuck? It's been a decade, and you're still at it. You've not done anything with your life. In the last decade, you still hate watch every day and tweet every day. It's like, dude, come on. Again, I can't imagine a friend or family member following this guy on Twitter and not being, hey, guy, can you, move on and chill with this shit? Can you stop harassing this online content creator? You understand how unhealthy this is? What is going on? I just don't imagine how that didn't happen. But, whatever. Nico did a $1.50 tip. He says, why would you have to ask for permission anyway? The base material is yours to begin with. It's not like AJ has the copyrights to your face. That is absolutely correct. I'll give you another reason here why this is such a ludicrous situation. If I'm going to ask Frederick Knudsen for permission to react to his documentary on Wings of Redemption, 0% of that is about me. Maybe I take that back. There was one mention of me at the beginning of it, right? It's his content. It's his work. It has nothing whatsoever to do with me. As I've already said, in this case, the original This Is How You Don't Play videos, it's really even hard to argue that they're transformative works. All he did was edit down my raw content to a shorter runtime and put a comment or two over every once in a while. It's not even, like I said, it's not like people seem to confuse the original This Is How You Don't Play with the ones that came later. The ones that came later have memes in them, have commentary in them, have things that are very different that make that a completely different kind of work than the original. The original This Is How You Don't Plays are barely visible as separate works. They're essentially, oh, here's the worst moments, enjoy. But where's the added commentary besides the comment that's on my video right now that you also took from my content? You see? So, yeah, there's not a leg to stand on. I don't have to ask for permission. He already publicly gave permission. It's legal to do a react no matter what. There's a million things here that say he's 100% wrong and I'm 100% right, and I have the rights to do this. 672 tip $6.72 says, could you imagine dedicating 10 years of your life watching hours of video, editing it together for someone you don't like for 10 whole years? I just don't know, man. Not me. I can't imagine it because, like I said, listen, there's people over the years who I didn't like for various different reasons, all right? Back in the day, I had people who I had grudges against, okay? Yeah, I had people, that I had grudges against for sure, that I felt wronged me. Did I hate watch them? Did I hate on them? I mean, hell, just recently, Review Tech USA, be doing nasty fucking things on his stream. I have negative consequences as a result of it. I literally said the next day I could sit here and watch negative content about this guy all day. It exists. There's tons of negative, slanderous videos about the guy. I could do the biggest viewed and most supported stream in my history and career by being toxic like these people and sit here and hate watch that shit. I'm not going to do that. That's not me. I don't even understand the value in that. I don't get it. I will never be like that. I'm a different kind of person than that. I was raised Roman Catholic, and to me, that's 100% a fucked up, wrong, morally thing to do.
The fuck do you know about morals, you toxic, horrible piece of shit? When Liana was fucking ill and had to go to fucking hospital, and you fucking just said to him, well, don't you dare fucking take her to hospital again. Just give her a fucking pill and leave her. What the fuck kind of moral fucking outcome? I mean, what kind of fucking person wants that to happen to somebody they love? Morals. This guy has morals, apparently. This guy woke his sick girlfriend up so she could get out of bed and make him dinner. She was ill in bed, sleeping, trying to recover. I was like, I'm going to wake her ass up so she can make me dinner while I play my video games. This fucking man-child hasn't got a fucking clue about morality. He openly and willingly lies to his audience so he can feed his stupid, pathetic gambling addiction in a fucking gacha game. He fucking lies to him about his fucking expenses. He lies to him about what he's spending money on every single fucking day. This guy has no fucking morals. He doesn't fucking care who he gets the fucking money from. It might be some person's last final welfare check that have been tricked and guilt-tripped into giving Phil his money because he's got some pathetic sob story, and because they're a big fan of his, they fucking buy into it. Every fucking time without fail, he will fucking, gladly take advantage of the gullible, the stupid, the mentally dense. There's a fucking whole army of them out there with their wallets open, waiting for Phil to beg and demand, and they will fork over our last fucking pennies so Phil can spend it immediately, most of it in WWE Champions, some of it on DoorDash, and maybe the rest clearing off one of the fucking bills he's got. He makes up fake fucking emergencies all the fucking time. What's fucking morally right about that? There is nothing morally justifiable about Phil's behaviour. He is without a doubt one of the worst human beings to exist on YouTube. From my experience anyway, I'm not saying he's the worst person alive. I'm sure there's fucking worse people. There's also people that do far worse things than Phil, Phil is not a fucking morally good man. He's barely a fucking person. Most people are not like Phil. I'm getting too carried away with this shit, man. I really am, man. But Phil has zero fucking morals, man. I fucking love pretending he's... Who's he trying to convince? Is he trying to convince his audience? Is he trying to convince himself? I'm not fucking buying it. That's what I'm sure.
But here's someone who's done it for 10 years and can't stop. I just don't get it. And again, the real question is, why doesn't someone, when someone's like that, why does someone not interject themselves in the situation and says, it's time to stop. It's time to get help and move on. You got to stop with this shit. This is not good for you. I feel bad in a lot of ways. There's no one to do that.
Okay, Phil, I'll try it. Look, your gacha gaming addiction has got to stop. It's bad for you. Come on, you need help. You need to stop it. It's bad for you. It's time to move on. There you go. I tried to help Phil there. There you go. Yeah, Phil has got Evesco enabled. I don't know what he's... Actually, he's going to wear a jersey, I think. He's wearing a jersey. But he's got a poll running on his jersey right now. So Phil's getting a lot of support tonight and tips.
Literally no one to say, what is going on here? Stop this. In a decade. Okay. All right, anything else, guys? Are we good? No, the poll for today was not close. Madden won by about 50%, both in the public poll we did in the chat the other day and in the members-only poll. Absolutely, you guys wanted to see Madden today, and that's what we're...
The thing is, though, the fucking poll we had on stream for the game, he wrote off as being, ruined by detractors. He did not trust it one bit. He fucking tweeted it and said, I don't trust this poll. I'm not going to... This poll was just for fun, essentially. He was always going to go by the members poll. Just to kind of get an opinion, engage an opinion and shit, you know what I mean? Because he didn't believe that fucking people wanted Madden over our two games, and then his own fucking members picked it overwhelmingly as well. Which means he was fucking wrong about the original polls on his fucking stream to begin with. And yet he can't admit that. Well, it can't be wrong. It's impossible for Phil to be wrong. Of course it is.
We're doing. I don't know why you wanted to see it so badly, but, And when I boot it up, we're going to have to turn off all the music and shit. So we got to take an extra couple minutes here before we can start getting into the meat of it. But Derek says it was Madden 19. It was the long shot mode, a guy named Wade. Okay. That's definitely the last time I played Madden, right? I think so. Okay. All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. Let's take a couple quick minutes break. I got to use the restroom, and we'll come right back. Like I said, we're going to jump into Madden. We got to get through the setup shit, okay? Let's do that first. Let's get through the setup stuff and get that done with, and then we'll jump in and we'll play some Madden and see what it is. Again, I don't think there's a story mode. Like, there's no My Rise or anything mode. I guess what it's going to be is just whatever the career or campaign is. We'll make your own football player and go from there, right? All right, guys, thank you. I really appreciate you checking out the podcast today. Thanks.
And I'm going to skip his little dumbass outro. It's because I always do that.
Okay, guys. You know, another thing about Madden, I have absolutely positively no idea how to set up the stream for it. I don't know, you know, the heads-up display, if it's going to be on the top or the bottom. For now, I have the leaderboard at the top, but it very much might need to be at the bottom. I'm not sure. Hold on a second here. Oops. I guess what we'll do is we'll just start off like this. And if everything ends up being like the scoreboard and the plays are at the top, then we'll have to move them to the bottom. I don't know. All right. By the way, for some reason, I have no video feed in the console. That's weird. I'm definitely supposed to. Okay, I guess I have to restart the stream. Don't go anywhere. Let's see if I can fix this quick. Thank you for that tip, and I'll shut that out. So give me a second here. Let me try to fix this. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I just got to restart my capture device, okay? Give me a sec.
Ruh-roh. I guess it worked.
Oh. Okay, guys, crisis averted. As I thought, it just needed to be restarted. Basically, have the capture device replugged, you know, unplugged, replugged, and it's fine now. But to do that, you have to restart OBS. So, okay, another shout out. All right, an anonymous tipper tipped me $13.98. Says, so Evil AJ originally stole your content for himself. Then he tries to stop you from using that same content. Definition of hypocrisy. Screw these dumb detractors. Here's a tip. Keep going. Cheers for all the fun and entertaining content. Oh, really? Erlin says, well, coincidentally, all of Evil AJ's videos have now just gone unprivatized. Oh, what a shocker. Anyway, thank you very much for that tip.
Hold on. Let's see if that's right. Let's see if this is right. This is how you don't play. I don't think that's true. How about sort by most popular? No. No. Refresh, control, refresh your page. No. This is how you don't plays are not showing still. So that was a lie.
Anonymous. It's another $13. Gets us to 46. Alright, we're good to go. I'm going to take a brief break to use the restroom. Wait, Mr. Saggy Nipples now tipped me $1.50, insulting Evil AJ. I'm not going to read it. We talked...
Reminder that Phil was adamant about his fucking contributors insulting other content creators. He did not like the idea of other content creators getting insulted by his fans. Today it seems fair game. Today he's all for it. The other day though, he's like, please don't do that. I don't want the drama, not shit, you know. It's like, he did not want Wings, for example, getting insulted because somebody's got a username which seems to insult him. He didn't actually read out the fucking contribution because yet. Oh no, today he's all for the fucking other content creators getting insulted by his chat and contributing, you know, and all the fucking contributions he given. Phil's not once objected to it. Hypocrisy.
Enough about him. I think that's enough of that shit. So let's go ahead and move on, shall we? All right. Let's take a brief break. I'll be right back, and then it's Madden time, but please give me a couple minutes to use the restroom. Be right back.
Okay, now fast forward. Phil, I said he's definitely playing the game. When he hits record for YouTube, the bingo's over. So, wait a second.
Okay, guys, let's get started here. So, like I said, don't know where to put anything yet, because we haven't booted the game up in, what, 4 years? 3 years? I don't remember where the... I think actually, could you change where the plays are? Like, you sometimes have plays on the top, sometimes on the bottom. I probably want them on the bottom, so that way I don't block the camera or whatever. Here comes copyright music, I'm sure. Licensed music. Alright, play the trial. Senator Zen, good morning. How are you? Derek said it was August 2019 that I played this last. It was called Face of the Franchise. Rest in peace to John Madden, a legendary coach and commentator in American football. There you go.
Hey, they say it ain't over till it's over. Well, let me tell you, this one definitely ain't over.
This is old Madden, all pixelized. Okay. Next. You play all the classics? That would have been cool to put the classics in there. No, don't share the social feed. Fuck all this. Yes, I'm sure. Fuck off. Alright.
there, rookie. Welcome to Madden NFL 23.
So again, I'm going to go with rookie.
On the field. Let's customize your game to fit you. From your
Okay.
experience level and favorite team, all the way through your play style.
No, we'll do
and
simulation.
accessibility options.
I wish you'd shut up. How do I shut this fucking
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Klaus Mystery, for Super Chat. He says he's doing his WWE Champions timed guilds battles. Oh, so is that what he's doing? That's why he disappeared for his wee break as well, because there's a Champions event going on right now. Oh, what do you know? Maybe TJ Gamebox kind of clocked him, you know, playing the game. Let me check something very quickly, guys. Let me check something very, very quickly. Nah, no sign of anything. Okay. Sometimes TJ Gamebox kind of lets us know on like Discord. Sometimes, not me specifically. I'm in a Discord group with TJ Gamebox, and sometimes he shares the latest WWE Champions screens he has. Like, that's how we kind of found out before. Is he used the $200 he got from Emo on his break. Like, you know, a couple of days ago. Yeah. Thank you very much, Cosmos Stray, for the super chat. Much appreciated. The bingo's almost over. He's not recording yet for YouTube, but he's about to though. Looks like we're going to be short by 2 or 3.
guy up. Jesus Christ. On. Much better already. Much fucking better already. God damn. What's hilarious is, with that music playing, you can't even hear these sound effects. These sound effects can only be heard when you lower the shit music.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Accessibility settings.
Okay. Image quality. I want performance. I want 60 frames. I gotta pick my favorite team. Alright guys, ready? We'll start recording now, since you have to do all this before you play anything. Alright, here we go. Hello everyone out.
Bingo's over. That is the end of bingo, guys. I'm sorry. I thought it might have been a good day for bingo. We were close, but sadly it was not to be. I did not mean for the stream to go as long as it did. You know, I got carried away at times with Phil's stupidity. It is what it is. I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. You know, some of these guys have been here for the whole run, and I do apologise for that. Kirby Souls, I don't actually think we found out what song it was that has the Cuck Life thing in it from Meerkat. I'll try and find out. If I find out, I'll try and let you know. But yeah, I don't know what song it is. It could be. I mean, I've got the whole thing here, but I haven't got the lyrics, if that makes sense. You know, but fuck it. You know, we'll figure it out together at some point, I'm sure. Or you can go to Meerkat's channel after this and see for yourself, maybe. I don't know. Good luck, though. But yeah, I'm going to end things there, but we're going to end it how we always end it. And we always end it with... Actually, before we end it, very quickly... It could be level 1, actually. Actually, we could... I'll tell you what, let me find it very quickly. Let me see if I can play this 2 seconds. Is it this one? 2 seconds.
WWE champion time.
Go, 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 go. Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. I love it.
Right.
Go, go.
I don't think it's that one. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to call it quits for her. Right, Phil right now is sitting... Shut the fuck up, Phil. Phil right now is sitting at $155 in tips. Some rando called Big Meech gave him $100. So, there you go. But enough about Phil. Let's just kind of wrap things up, guys, okay? Thank you very much, guys, for joining me tonight. You know, sadly it wasn't a full house in bingo, but I still appreciate every single one of you being here. Keep me right in the bingo card. We almost got a full house, but 22 out of 25. Still a very strong fucking performance for the bingo card. But I'm going to end it how I always end it. I'm going to have Pixar animations and this brilliant wee video of Notorious P.I.G. contributions. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more bingo if you wish to join me. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Enjoy the start of your weekend. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Thanks again.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment...
Whoa. Press the wrong fucking button 2 seconds. Sorry. It's not over yet. Sorry. Press the wrong button. Let's restart that again, shall we? Got fucking ahead of myself there. 2 seconds. Right. Thanks again. See you later. Ignore me fucking up there. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
just tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone.